Oh, chat can hear us. Hey, chat. Are you ready?
Oh.
Wow.
My God.
Look at this. Chat.
Are you kidding me?
Look at that podcast set.
Wait, it is on autoplay, you.
What's autoplay?
I asked if YouTube was on autoplay. You're like, no.
That is awkward for us. Bad start to the podcast. First fight.
First fight.
Look at this. Huh, chat?
Chat, we're live.
What the...
We're an hour late. They're still doing things. They're in here with ladders. Like...
Yeah, Maya was being really bossy, and she was like, repaint it, I hate it.
I was not.
So they had to work harder.
That is not true.
Messed up of Maya.
Yeah,
Twitch Rivals money.
Twitch Rivals money. Shout out to Twitch Rivals for getting us this podcast studio. Couldn't have done it without.
Couldn't have done
without
it
our
without you
ratings.
guys. Well, welcome, everybody. Best live podcast on Twitch. Is there any other live podcast on Twitch? At the moment?
Not that I can think of.
Not that I can think of either. Is this a new season of Game of Thrones? Scuffed doesn't even, they don't even stream anymore. When was the last time he did Scuffed podcast?
Doesn't he? I thought he does it every week.
Does he? I thought he just gambles now. Huh.
So it begins. We have already started drama with 3 people.
Yeah! I can't wait to tell you guys about the reason we kicked off Melina, Adept, and Michaela. I'm here to break it to you. It's because we hate them all.
We said that as a joke
I'm just
before.
kidding. It's a joke.
100% a joke.
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Obviously, this is a new podcast called Whine About It, everybody.
Wow, except Cutie is actually stupid, ran into a glass window, and she has to drink cranberry juice.
I have a concussion. So I have to have cranberry juice, but Maya can have wine.
I'm gonna get drunk. Dude, I should have brought my freaking glasses. I cannot read that. It's actually annoying. I'm pissed.
We're working on things. We don't have a good chat screen right now. But the whole point of this podcast is called Whine About It. Get it? Whine About It. You guys get it. You guys are smart.
Haha.
We're going to drink wine every week, except for this week for me, because I have a concussion. And get drunk and talk to you guys and complain about stuff, because that's my favorite hobby. And I know this looks like a vibrator, but it's not. It's a really cool wine opener. You guys are brave with this angle. We're wearing shorts. Any woman knows.
Cutie has a vibrating wine
It's
bottle
not
opener
vibrating.
and a vibrating hair straightener.
I do.
Thoughts?
You never know. You never know when you're going to need a backup.
Ew.
You never know. Dude, no, don't say ew. You know what the worst thing is? Did you see that Ludwig broke the record for fastest masher again?
Dude, I'm happy for you.
No! That's what I'm saying! Is he breaks this record and everyone's like, yo, QTCinderella, you happy? And I'm like, no, you think he's going like this on the clitoris? No, he's not, you guys. That's not how... If you think that, you're clearly not getting laid.
Should we start talking there? Why men think faster, harder means better?
Yeah, it's Kanye West's fault, actually. Get it? Thank you. Faster, harder, better, stronger.
Thanks, Kanye.
I'm here with the relevant throwbacks to culture.
This chat, we have here a very nice bottle of Merlot.
It's actually like an $8 bottle. We thought about getting the most
Merlot.
expensive bottle.
But then we thought people would actually get mad at us.
Yeah, so maybe when we have a special episode, we'll do that.
Year? Couldn't tell you.
Going with a bit of a heavy pour over here. Living life a little wild.
2019.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, lovelies, I'm so excited for this.
Are you guys excited?
Yeah.
Well, tell your moms to come watch. And your dads. No friends, though. Just your parents. We need more parents in our audience, hopefully.
Moms are good. I'm cool with moms.
Moms and dads. If we don't get at least 5K viewers, we will cancel the podcast and
podcast is canceled.
rent out this space to OTV or something.
Yeah. Dude, it's so nice. It's crazy.
You guys like it?
It's crazy that this happened so fast. Like, we started talking about this when I don't know. And I was like, there's no way it's going to get done by the time I have to go to LA, like, this weekend. And Katie was like, no, we'll just do the whole thing.
This was full of dead bugs and birds.
Literally dead bugs and birds. It's, like, not, it looked like shit.
Here, let me give you guys a whittle bit of a tour.
A tour.
Okay. Here is our couch. Here is a pillow. This is a wine bottle that looks like a cat. Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Some lanterns. Some other lanterns. Wine cart. We are working on cord management. And look at this. You're not ready for it. Twinkle lights.
Wow.
Is that a bong? No, it's a...
What?
Damn it. Why do you guys like this? Was this how it was before, chat?
No, that looks like shit.
Shit. I shouldn't have touched it.
Dude, it's crooked.
Is it? Is that straight?
Yeah, but...
Was it more zoomed in?
Oh, what have you done?
Does that look great, chat? Wow. That looks good. How does that look? What did I do to it?
Dude, I don't.
I did something, that's for sure. Something looks weird.
Is that how it
That looks more crooked.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, your camera's so loose, dude.
Well. Alright, everyone relax.
I'm lining up with the... like that. Chat, thoughts?
I think that looks good. Chat, thoughts?
Fine.
What's a Dutch angle? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Crooked? Half of you are saying crooked, half of you are saying fine. I shouldn't have touched it.
Agreed.
I have a concussion. I can't see straight.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, I got a concussion. I ran into a glass door really hard. I want to sit cozy, but I don't know how. Chat, I'm wearing shorts.
Blanket.
Don't worry, guys. These are shorts. This is something you would normally see Amaranth doing Just Dance in. Shorts. I'm just going to try to figure out how to sit.
What are you doing?
I'm comfy now. Look at that.
Okay, great. We're ready. We're also going to do handheld mics next time, so we can sit on the couch and have mics. And then we're going to have a chat monitor, and we're going to get a fan.
We're going to need a fan.
And there's more stuff that they're going to put in here.
Yeah, we rushed them.
Yeah.
But this is the
There
same person that designed The Yard. You guys love The Yard podcast. And they also designed Ludwig's stream room, and now this.
Should we zoom in? People are saying zoom in.
You guys are bitches.
Ah, oh, that's what I said earlier. Okay, wait. Thoughts? Like this? Is that better? Yes. Much better.
Alright, okay.
Peekapog.
Peepopog, wow.
Why'd people pog champ?
Why do they keep saying it looks like porn? Somebody made that joke, so it's got to be... Did, like, Ms. Kiv click on here and make that joke, and now you all think it's funny?
Porn. Couch.
Stupid asses. I hate you guys. It
I don't
does.
even-
It's because you guys are poor and you've never seen nice things. Yeah. How do you feel now? How do you feel about it? Feel good about it? You feel good about yourselves?
Why would you say
Because I like calling them names.
I
Especially poor.
don't even like wine.
You have to drink all of that.
I have to drink the bottle.
Wow, what a lightweight. Mmm.
So cringe. Chat.
You can't
LAX.
keep up.
LAX is dog shit. Dog shit. Okay? It took me an hour and a half to get into an Uber from landing at LAX. It took me an hour and a half to get into an Uber. Because I had to wait for 3 shuttles. Because there were so many people, they were filling up the shuttles, and I had to wait. And then I went to go get Ubers. 3 of them canceled on me. And the last one, I had to walk to go find the car. And it was just a parked car with nobody in it. Did I tell you this?
No,
it was a parked car with nobody in it, and I just stood there. I got no messages. The car was where it was on the app, and he was in the bathroom somewhere. Like, he ran to the bathroom at the airport, so he was gone for like 15 minutes. It was terrible.
We almost canceled the podcast because she was so hungry.
Oh, I did 11 hours of awake on my feet traveling time on one piece of pizza. It was a mistake. I was angry. I was sad. I told Cutie I was gonna cry.
I love someone in chat said whine omegalol about it, or like the whine AB omegalol UT.
Wait, we should have made that the logo, damn it.
Yeah, we should have. That was a mistake.
Shout outs to Dion for making a logo literally overnight, and
animating
it
really
overnight.
Indecisive. Every artist we worked with a bunch of artists and only used the one logo. I'm sorry.
I don't even like wine.
They're all getting paid. Why did we do this then?
It's funny.
Why did we name it Wine About It? It's all about wine, and you don't even like wine.
Because it's a good hook.
It is a good hook. I do agree, but I cannot drink. I will say, Maya, I didn't message Maya that I was going to the ER for running into a glass door.
Thank you for the
like a Girl Scout thing.
Yeah, I'm just going to mute alerts.
Instead, Maya found out through, I don't even know how you found out, but then the only thing Maya said to me while I'm on my way to the ER is dumbass. That's all you said to me.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, you did?
You
said, are you serious, dumbass?
I don't think that's what I said.
I'm finding it.
I'm finding it
first. I'm finding it first. Shit, you're actually going to find it faster. I have no service.
Why do we fucking text so much?
Well, it's all the logos,
Oh
honestly.
my god,
These
dude.
are all we're only on yesterday.
It's Miles.
And
it's Miles.
I ran into the door a few days ago, admittedly.
I'm on Monday. When did you run into...
I see it.
I found it.
No,
I said, are you fucking dumb?
Yeah, okay, same thing. She sends me a screenshot of my chat logs telling my chat, yo, I'm on the way to the ER, and all she says is, are you fucking dumb? Yeah, I'm dumb. I ran into a glass door. Do I have to answer that in my state of vulnerability?
I did not say dumbass, though.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so my issue was, chat, is I did not take this concussion seriously, so this is a PSA to those of you who bonk your head.
Dude,
a little hard.
Cutie was like, oh, I'm in so much pain, I have a concussion, and the next day, she's grinding League for like 12 hours, and the next day she's like, oh, my head hurts so bad.
And then I did it anyway.
And then she did it again.
I grinded League 3 days in a row, and then all of a sudden, I had such a bad headache, I couldn't even look at the screen. And now I've had a headache for 2 days, so I'm a little nervous. It was the end of the season.
Actually, how hard is it to not play League?
Well, it's the end of the season. And at the end of the season, I have a goal.
Season?
Yeah, there's a season in League of Legends.
You can always play League of Legends.
No, you get ranked, and it was the end of ranked season. So on the 15th is the end of ranked. And I want to be gold for my rank, and so in order to be gold, I have to play and win a lot, actually. But instead, I lost a lot, which made me want to play more to try to win a lot, which then gave me a headache, and it won't go away. It's been 2 days. So does anyone know if I permanently am this way now? Because it hurts my head, and I would like it to go away. Any doctors in chat?
Anybody here a doctor?
Any doctors?
God, I wish I had my glasses.
Great, perfect.
So
I avoided the computer all day yesterday. I didn't stream. I avoided the computer all day today. I put a limiter on my phone. I literally can't be on social media for more than like 2 hours a day, which is huge because I'm normally on it. What's your screen time actually? Actually, go to your settings right now.
I don't.
I want to see.
Mine's
bad.
No, mine's so bad. I'm on my phone all day. I don't want to tell them. I don't want to tell them.
They need to know.
No, I legitimately don't want to tell them.
Mine is good this week because I literally put a limiter on it. But...
Are you looking at your daily average?
Yeah, my daily average for like the month is going to be insane.
See all activity for the...
See activity.
Social? My social is 6 hours. Daily average.
Oh, mine's going to be worse than that. Wait, where'd you see that?
If you click see all activity.
Oh, I'm on this week.
Yeah.
Are you on last week? Did you go last week?
No, that's in week. Oh, wait, what? What? I don't know how this works.
Let me see. Let me make sure our thing looks the same. Oh, we're actually kind of normal. How did I get here? I got here in a cool way. 1 second, chat. This will be worth it.
It's not. It is a lot, okay? 6 is a lot. It's a lot. I'm on my phone constantly. But it is our job, first of all. So we're working.
Well, sounds like
Second of all,
sounds like you're making excuses for us.
I spend a lot of time scrolling through TikToks, but it is productive because I use TikToks as stream content. I like TikTok videos and then I react to them on stream. So it is a good use of my time. Now, I scroll through TikToks when I wake up and when I'm falling asleep.
Okay.
Sometimes it keeps me up like an additional hour. But otherwise, I'm just like, I'm on Twitter all the time.
Okay, I'm looking at last week. Your average was 7 hours and 24 minutes on your phone last week. Mine was 8 hours and 15 minutes last week. And I had a concussion. So...
We're gonna die.
You spent 30 hours on social. I spent 29 hours.
Damn close.
Yeah. So that's why
That's a part-time job.
I put a limiter on my phone. I put a limiter. I decided, you know what? We're done. I already have brain rot. And, so I don't know how concussions work, obviously. But I hope I can be healed. I stayed off of a screen all day today. Yesterday. I don't know. Posture check?
Cutie was wearing a posture corrector today.
I was, actually.
It holds her up like this.
I look awful in it. It actually kind of hurts. I think my shoulder has started to curve in here. Anyway, okay. First topic of the day.
Yeah, Cutie has topics and she wouldn't tell me what they are. So.
Yeah, because I just want to talk. I just want to catch up. I want to shoot the shit.
We were saying before, we were so intent on having like a structure for the podcast.
You were.
I was intent on it. And then
I was like, it'll be fine.
And then we decided we could talk for 6 hours straight without any structure, and it's probably better that way.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Cutie does have a list of things. She just won't tell me what they are.
Well, it's just a list of things that I wanted to talk to you about. Because there was a few times this week where I was like, oh, I'll call you, but instead of calling you, I wrote it down.
God, that is...
So we could talk about it.
Good friends.
That's what we're going to have to do from now on.
Cutie and I don't talk anymore unless it's on stream.
The issue, though, is usually we talk on the phone for hours, but it's because we're talking shit.
Yeah.
And we can't talk that shit on this podcast.
That's true.
We get canceled.
We only talk off stream to talk shit. It's actually really bad. I don't think that's good for either of us. It is. It is, because I don't talk...
It's actually good because I don't usually mean any of it, and it gets it all out of my system.
Oh, I mean it. But I don't do it with anybody else, so it's healthy.
Because I'll, like, call and I'll be like, fuck so-and-so.
No, I mean it.
Oh.
I mean it when I say shit like that.
I don't mean it. I'm like, I'm gonna invite him over tomorrow, though.
That you do that! Okay, not even just with inviting people over. Cutie's right, she doesn't mean it. Because she will talk shit one day, and the next day, she'll be like...
That's just networking, Maya. What do you want me to do?
It's so annoying.
You want me to not comment on Hot Girl's Twitter posts?
I just want you to be consistent.
I'm not. I will never be consistent.
I just want you to mean what you say.
I will never mean what I say.
Alright, well...
Besides about what I'm about to tell you. Chat, can we get a fuck Jake Gyllenhaal?
I knew she was gonna fuck... Is that the Taylor Swift thing?
Yes.
I don't want to talk about Taylor Swift. I literally have not cared about Taylor Swift since Teardrops on My Guitar.
I forgot I had a concussion. I hit my head with this pillow.
I'm ending stream.
Am I making it worse?
Yeah, you have been making it worse.
Shit. Anyway, I love Taylor Swift, and Maya hasn't listened to Taylor Swift since Teardrops on My Guitar.
This set is based off of Taylor Swift's living room.
Kitchen.
Pardon.
Dining room, technically.
Pardon me.
This set is based off of Taylor Swift's dining room. No drinking if you have a concussion. Did you just show up this cranberry juice? I know. I take this concussion seriously. Get out of here.
So anyway, she had a boyfriend and she wrote a whole album about him or something?
Yes, Maya, she's talented. You would never have feelings.
Is?
You would never have feelings like she has.
Okay.
You've never felt that way.
You are so parasocial.
Yeah. Me and Taylor Swift could be friends.
Oh, wow.
Me and Taylor Swift would be best friends, chat.
Wow.
We'd be best friends, and I could stop calling your ass. I would call her, and I'd be like, fuck Maya. And the next day, I'd comment on your post. I'd be like, you're so cute.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Step on me.
Come over and do the podcast.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I would do. So Taylor Swift, here's the T sisters. You weren't a fan, which makes me upset because, like, I was out there defending Taylor Swift against Kim, against Kanye, against Katie, against everyone, against John, against fucking the media.
I'm sure she was really grateful for you defending her.
Yeah, she was grateful for me defending her because I did that. She's still relevant, and now the Zoomers love her, and the Zoomers didn't have to go through any of that shit, and I'm pissed because they just think, oh my god, Taylor, we love you.
Chat, we have alerts like actually muted now, but thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. Sorry.
I made Taylor Swift. I also, for the record,
Ego.
I got Britney free.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I freed her. I was the
what's your next
first
topic?
I covered it on stream, Britney's conservatorship, and I went out there with my sign. I don't know if you guys watched my stream. I went out there with my sign, and I said, "Free Britney." You didn't do shit.
You're right. I didn't do shit.
So I've done a lot this week. I made
This week?
Taylor Swift relevant, and I freed Britney.
You didn't do that.
And
this
I got a
week.
concussion. What'd you do?
Flew to LA.
Damn. You gotta get out more.
Okay, so
What?
next.
Next is...
That's our whole list. That's all we have
That's
for
my
today.
list. No, next is genuinely... No, you're not listening about the Jake Gyllenhaal stuff.
Okay.
There's a lot to it, okay? Red is a really good album. And he didn't show up to her birthday and he said he would. Isn't that messed up? Have you ever... Okay, here's the deal. Genuinely, though, have you ever been, like, breaking up with someone and, like, in that weird... Okay, I'm gonna tell a story. Pull up, kids. Everyone get your wine.
Here we go. Alright.
I want to just get comfy.
Breakup
I wish I was
stories?
wearing leggings.
You could have worn my tights.
I I'm wearing shorts. We've talked about this.
Just use a blanket. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Hate it here. I got a blanket.
Okay, so
Okay, this is my story. No. Ooh, she's cozy. Where do I want to start with this? This
we're
is
not
therapy.
spending 20 minutes on this.
Maya,
I'm just gonna
this is
tell you
important.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Tell the story.
You're devaluating me, and it's pissing
not a
me
word.
off. What was I gonna say? Okay. So, I had an ex-boyfriend in high school. When you're in love, right? It's not like real love. It's like love.
Like puppy love. Like,
It's like you're psychopathic in love. That was just me. That was
I
just me.
don't think I had.
Cool.
I didn't have one of those in.
I was
High school.
crazy in high school. I was legitimately insane in high school. And this boy, we broke up, and he said he would still be the date to my brother's wedding. He was like, I'll still come. And I was
that's
like...
so not. That's
but
not
this
it.
is... Okay, this is crazy.
Hello, Nick.
Hello, Nick. This is the crazy part of this, guys. I have to tell you. I've told bits and pieces of this story of this breakup with this boyfriend. He's the one in high school where I went absolutely insane. And I wrote him a bunch of letters. Yeah.
Oof,
And
okay.
So I wrote him a bunch of letters, and he said to me, he was like, if you don't talk to me for 2 months, just don't fucking talk to me, I will show up and be your date. And I was like, deal, you got it. Crazy
You're
deal.
insane.
I know. I understand. Listen, everyone has to go through a crazy phase. Get out of your
Hold
system.
on, Cutie's
What?
still crazy. There is a beautiful bouquet of flowers upstairs.
It's beautiful.
You know why it's there? Because Cutie had a dream that Lud was mean to her.
Twice in a row.
2 times in a row.
And so he got me
bought
flowers.
her like $100 flowers.
No, he got me flowers just because. I just say it's because of the dreams because I think it's funnier if I say that. But he just got them for me because, I promise. But they're beautiful. They're really pretty.
Okay, continue.
Anyway.
So he came to the wedding or no?
Wait, Maya.
Sorry.
So he's like, don't talk to me for 2 months.
Okay.
I'll come to the wedding. And I'm like,
Seems
okay.
healthy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, he loves me, obviously. He's in love with me.
Ludwig,
Thank you for the raid.
Lud, thank you.
Lud, come out here, say hi.
Yeah.
You haven't seen
Come
our
look at
space.
it. It's so
You haven't even
sick.
seen it. There's no way he's listening.
Oh,
He probably did the raid and ditch.
sad.
Wait, isn't he supposed to be like watching? Oh, there he is.
He's coming.
Oh, he's cute. I love him.
You're welcome!
Come here.
Thank you.
Lud. Wait, you're welcome. Come here. I'm welcome for what? The flowers or the space? He didn't buy us this. Why are you saying thank you?
For the raid.
Oh, for the raid.
Are you okay?
No, I have a concussion. I'm not okay.
Welcome.
Hi. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's sick.
Isn't it so
Yeah.
It
good?
looks like a movie set.
Yeah, look at it
Yeah.
on camera. It looks so good.
It looks like a confessional booth on a reality show on MTV.
We should do confessions.
Ooh,
Yeah, we
like
should-
one of you leaves and the other does a confessional.
No.
About the other person.
Yeah, you get real catty. You get drama bait.
And we don't see it until clips on LSF tomorrow, and then we hash it out on stream. Again, 2 streams.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say about you. I'm thinking.
Look, I got a list if you want me to hop in.
What?
I could be here for an hour. Sheesh.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Oh, don't talk about yourself. Set's cool too, though.
Nice.
Wow.
Ooh. You hear I had to get this bitch flowers because she had an evil dream about evil me?
Yeah. We just talked about that.
We just talked about that. We're gonna get to you mashing on the clitoris soon.
Okay.
That's not the
I'm
way.
gonna go,
That's
but
not
have
the way.
fun, guys.
Alright, not
Blood, this vibrates too. Just so you know.
It's a wine opener. Anyway, this is my new she shed. Pretty cool. So you got this for me. That's what we should have said. Maya, that's what you should have said. You should have been like, Ludwig, thank you so much for buying our set.
Why?
Because then he
We
would,
bought this.
I know, but then maybe he'd buy it. Because he would have been like,
Oh.
shit, did I buy that? And then he'd pay for it. Technically, we haven't paid for it yet.
You're right.
I paid for half of it.
Okay, continue.
I'll pay the best. I have to pay the rest of it. Anyway,
Where were we? You
So-
2 months.
2 months.
'Kay.
We cannot talk to the guy, okay, chat?
Yes.
Don't bother him.
Yes.
Don't text him. Don't call him.
Leave him alone. Give him a space.
In the meantime, little cuckoo girl gets a track phone. Decides to be a different girl from our school to see if he's moved on. No big deal. Very sane. He had moved on, for the record, is what I found out on the track phone. But it's fine. We can't do anything about it. Sometimes you move on. And you think to yourself, well, he promised me he's going to come to this wedding, right? He
You
promised.
still wanted him at the wedding?
Yes, of course I did. I was in love.
What year were you in high
I
school?
was like fucking 16 or some
Okay.
shit. I had no real emotional stability at all.
Romantic.
Yeah, romantic. I was psychopathic. That shit is not cool. Oh, thank you for telling me now. You think I think it's cool? You fucking idiot. You think I'm out here like, yeah. God, you idiots. Of course, I don't think it's cool. So I show up to the wedding, I dress up. His name is on the seating chart because my brother kept saying to me, he's like, Blair.
No! Thank you for the 5.
He's like, Blair, you really think he's gonna come? And I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm. And he's like, well, weddings cost a lot of money, and like we have to pay for each seat. Like, he's actually gonna come, right? I'm like, of course he will. He promised. Mm-hmm. And so day of the wedding, go through like appetizer course and then like the ceremony, and I'm like, he's gonna show up for dinner for sure. And he didn't. And I finally accepted he wasn't going to show up around dinner, and then I sat in the bathroom at the wedding and I cried and listened to Taylor Swift.
Oh, so we're back.
So we're back. It's full circle. This is the same one, though. Chat, for the record, this is the boyfriend. When we were together, we were very high school, very gross, very disgusting. And, like, he would leave me notes at my desk for every class I'd go to. Like, he'd leave me alone.
So
Like, we were, like,
fucking
disgusting.
crazy.
Yeah, we were crazy. We were both crazy, for the record. And I would make him, like, these mix CDs because it was, like, cute.
My brother used to make those for
And on the mix CD, I had a song, like, I recorded myself singing, like, a
Oh, of
Taylor
course,
Swift
of course.
song, you know, for him. Like, and it was fine because we were, like, dating at the time, romantic, blah, blah, blah. But then the school year, so this was, like, during the summer, we had broken up, blah, blah, blah. School year starts, and I'm sitting in class, in, like, my French class or something like that. It was, like, first period listening to school announcements. And
No, not this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this story.
at the end of the school announcements, they say, we have a special performance brought to you by the special ed class. Because he was friends with people that ran the school announcements, and he played the song that I had recorded him. and it hurt my soul.
What'd you do? Did you run out of class?
I
crying?
ran out of class crying.
I had a boy make me run out of class crying in high school.
What do you do?
It was actually really traumatic. He told the whole class that I was raped.
Oh my god! What the hell?
It was
Yeah.
it was in math class, and he stands up and he goes, "Excuse me, teacher. If I know someone in this class who was raped, who would I tell?" And he just like looks at me and makes eye contact. And I got up and I ran out of the classroom crying. I got him suspended for harassment.
Wow. That is fucked.
Yeah. He's still ugly though. I saw him on Facebook the other day.
He's still ugly.
So,
you know what's crazy? So that boyfriend in high school, we had a tumultuous breakup and relationship. It was actually awful. And the track phone thing all started with him because
what is a track phone?
It's like, you pay by the minute phone. You like go to Walmart.
You got a burner.
You get a burner. Yeah.
You bought a burner at 16 for a man.
Yeah.
For
But
a boy.
the reason I already had it was because that's how I found out he was like cheating on me.
How?
Is by pretending to be a different girl on a different track phone.
You catfished him too, and he was into you again?
I'm amazing. What can you say?
What?
Yeah, who doesn't fall for me? I'm a catch. No, it was like so much more than that. It was like,
How did you start that? How were you like?
he was like a jock, and he was like cool, and I was kind of a loser, and everyone was saying that he was hooking up with other people, and I was like, he would never. And so it wasn't even that deep. It was literally like my friend suggested it. I got the phone and I said, hey, this is so and so from math class. Like, I just pretend to be a different girl at school. I was like, do you want to hook up after school? And he was like, hell yeah. And it was that easy. And I was like, oh, damn it. And then I said to him, in the text, I was like, how many girls are you hooking up with? And he was like, oh, like 3 or 4.
Damn it.
And then I even said, I was like, don't you have a girlfriend? He's like, yeah, but she don't know shit. And I was like, oh, sick. I was like, yeah, she doesn't know shit.
That's shattering, actually.
Yeah,
that's like
it was
very
awful.
traumatic at 16. I can't even imagine.
It was
actually
awful at 16.
I found out I was getting cheated on at 17 because I got a video of a girl sitting on his lap in the bus.
On the bus?
On the bus.
Who sent you the video?
I still don't know.
You don't know who sent you the video?
I got it from a number that I don't know.
Actually, that's the way to do it.
That's actual drama. Still don't know. To this day. But I got a video of it.
I wish I would have started Gossip Girl in my high school.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god, I hate you. You don't get any of my references.
Right. I confronted him. I said, you cheated on me. We're done. And he was like, no, I didn't. And I showed him a video and he goes, it's not me. And I was like, what do you mean? That was the first time I was gaslit.
That's crazy.
It took days for him to like come down on it, and then finally, this is so fucked up.
Uh-huh.
Finally, he was like, I couldn't have kept dating you anyway because my parents were pissed that you were white the whole time. I never met his parents because they're Mexican, and he was like, I couldn't date a white girl anyway, so it's fine.
Damn.
I'm half. Well, I mean, they didn't want an Asian girl either,
yeah.
So. Anyway.
We turned out great, though.
Shout out to him. He's actually not ugly, so that sucks.
My guy, he was like my first boyfriend in high school. It took like 5 years after high school, and then one day he like randomly messaged me. He was like, hey, I'm sorry for all the fucked up shit I did. And I was like, hey, I appreciate that.
You should have sent him
I appreciate that.
You should have sent him a CD.
I should have sent him a CD.
Yo, thank you for the 10. Thank you for the 10.
No, he was nice. He apologized, and for a while, I think I was like single at the time, and so like we went to dinner, and then I was like, this is weird, and then I met a different guy, but he was nice. I think he's nice. I hope he's doing well. I forgive him. He was fucked up though. He did some fucked up shit. He was the same one
still don't
that
forgive
threw garbage at me.
I still don't want the best for the guy in the math class. All of my other exes, happy for him. Like them. Want the best for them. But the math class guy, He can go suck his own dick. He used to do that. In high school.
And brag about it?
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
He was the only person that I knew in high school that could do it. So he's probably doing that today. Because I doubt he's getting any. Ugly.
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 But, essentially, there's no better revenge than being Taylor Swift.
We're back.
Writing a song about someone that fucked you over.
So what, she broke up with this guy and
No! Maya! It's not that simple, you idiot!
I can't.
She
This sucks.
was 20. Jake Gyllenhaal was fucking 29. Okay? He's gaslighting her every day of his goddamn life. She, like, goes to the parties and, like, she's not, like, not fitting in because she's not cool enough and he's not giving her any attention. Like, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, you're mean to me. And then finally they break up and he's like, you're too young for me. But then keeps on dating 20-year-olds.
And then she goes, I kept getting older, but all of your girls are still my age.
Yeah, stay my age.
I saw that on a TikTok today.
Yeah. Yeah, Taylor. She got him.
I just, you know.
She got him. Yeah.
Go, Taylor, go. Hasn't she had, like, so many exes? She'd be great for this podcast.
She would be great for this podcast. No, that's what everyone thinks because of media.
No, because of her songs. All of her songs are breakup songs.
Yeah. But she hasn't had that many exes. You know who's had more exes? Fucking Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars deserves more than he has.
Bruno Mars is 4 feet tall.
But
he deserves at least 2 extra feet.
Sick. Can we talk about Bruno Mars is such a good singer.
We're losing all of our
viewers. He's such a good performer. I think he's sick. I want to see him live. I really do.
Wait, he's like in Vegas. He was in Vegas.
Just
when we were
the way
in
that he moves and the way that he dances and the way that he sings, it's like, holy fuck! Like, why aren't you more famous? He's so slick. Anyway,
he is very famous, for the record.
He should be more famous.
Why?
Because he deserves more. He's really good.
We are going to dinner tonight with some people, and you know who they are.
I'm gonna be drunk. I'm gonna be the only person that shows up drunk.
I am a drink.
To like a networking dinner.
No, it's not networking. It's just friends.
Okay.
But I'm saying that because who is your least favorite person going to dinner?
My least favorite person going to dinner tonight. It's probably you.
You realize Hassan is going to dinner.
Oh, God. Fuck that guy. No, he wears the Alveus beanie. So he's
that's
good
sweet of him.
He's good in my book. But if he didn't, he would be my least favorite.
That's understandable. That's understandable. I came up with this new idea.
No, actually, he did like the tweet today. So he's back up there.
Hassan is actually very supportive when he chooses to be. I'm literally drinking this like it's wine because I just like I'm social drinking, but it's cranberry juice.
This is my second. I'm gonna slow down because I'm gonna get hammered. What time is it?
Hassan,
how are we 40? We're 47 minutes in.
We're good at this. I told you.
Chat, how's it going?
The last hour of the podcast, we're supposed to get questions from you guys, for the record.
I don't know if we're gonna end up doing that or not.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see. Dude, we're at 18.5
thousand viewers.
Yeah. Whine about it. Okay, time to talk shit, time to find more viewers. Mods changed the title to, we don't usually do this, but... Wasn't that Pokemon's title or something? Or we could change it to Simp Mom's last tweet.
Talking about my first threesome.
Yeah, my threesome, OMG, live on Twitch, Sensual Saturday.
How many were we at before Ludwig rated us?
9.
Our goal was 10.
Bitch.
That's pretty good.
Paying the rent.
Don't forget to hit the follow button.
8. 7. 8.
8.
7.
Someday, chat, we'll be relevant. You see. You wait and see, chat.
It's Sunday. Sensual Sunday. With Maya and Cutie. OMG.
I've never had a threesome, so... Uh-oh.
Thank you for the... Is that 20? Is that a 2?
Dude,
I
actually...
see that.
This is making... I think the lighting in here makes it harder,
25.
too. Wow!
Holy shit.
Wow, wee wah. If you guys... Wait, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? This is our Thanksgiving episode.
Oh my god, true. I'm gonna be with family, I don't know. Nothing crazy.
You're
normal.
gonna be with family, so you're gonna be back in California in a
No,
week?
I'll be in Texas.
Oh, they're going to Texas?
I have grandparents in Texas.
You're not going to your family? You're going to your old family? That's the difference. It's family or old family.
What do you mean?
Grandparents are old family. They're not family.
What's family?
Family is like
My
mom and dad.
My mom and dad and my siblings are going to see my grandparents in Texas.
Oh, so all of your family, including your old family.
Yes.
That's nice to hang out with your old family.
What the fuck is she talking about?
That's how you differentiate it. You got old family
No,
and you got family. You guys get it.
No, that makes it sound like...
All the question marks mean you get it. So.
I love question marks.
Also, check our podcast out on Spotify. It's not on there yet.
It's not on there. Don't try.
You should try in like a week.
Maybe
2 weeks. It'll be on there in like 2 weeks.
This is a terrible audio. If we just put this on,
No, it's not.
it's not.
No.
I feel like it is.
This is what we do with E-Girl Rejects audio.
Oh.
And we had a successful podcast. Like
Are you still going?
E-Girl Rejects?
Yeah.
No, it is at an indefinite halt.
I love how many female podcasts fail. This one's not gonna fail.
It might.
No, it won't. Why? I am flying to LA once a month.
Because one day you'll be like, I don't feel like flying. I'll be like, Maya.
No,
And that's all I'll say.
Because neither of us, Cutie, look at where we are right now. Neither of us are normal streamers. We're not just gonna not go. We're not just gonna not go live.
I have a concussion and I'm here. I mean, for the record, it is at my house, but... Chat, I'm going to take advantage of this space. Can I do other streams in here?
Yeah. If anybody... You're gonna carry that shit down here
No,
yourself?
I'm never going to do other streams in here,
Right,
actually.
I can't imagine.
I'm
you know what
never
this
gonna
feels
do it.
like if you're alone?
Spooky?
No.
What?
Invader V.
Chat, I can be Invader V. What happened to her? You know, she stayed with me at TwitchCon.
Really?
Do you want to know who stayed with me at TwitchCon?
Sure.
Pooper Noodle?
I want to be friends with her.
She's amazing.
I really want to be friends with her.
You know who I thought of last night? We're having these struggles of our logo, and last night I realized we should have asked Lou. That's Pooper Noodle.
Oh.
She does the
I didn't even
cutest
think
little
about that.
fucking art, and
We can have her
should
do
have asked her.
alerts. That'd be sick.
Ooh, we could have
she could do it on
custom
stream. That'd be
alerts.
good.
Yeah, Pooper Noodle's sick. If you guys haven't checked her out, you should really watch her. She's sick. She's sick. Anyway, I stayed with Pooper Noodle, Invader V, Flirtini. I don't know if Flirtini still streams.
I'm not sure who that is.
She's I don't know if she still she changed her name actually. That's why I say I don't know if she still streams, because she changed her name. And then like a bunch of my guy friends. I'm trying to think streamer wise. Ludwig. Ludwig stayed with all my friends. Yeah, Raj Girls. It was Raj
Wait.
Girls. You came to my party.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the first time I met Cutie, that was bad. I was Cutie.
Maya walks up to my house. There's multiple people on the doorstep crying because of me.
Yeah. It was rough. And then I went in there and Cutie's just pissed. And it wasn't like, oh my god, Cutie, like, it's so nice to meet you in person finally. Nothing. Just nothing. And I just walked in and I was like, hey, so excited to be here. And then I went outside of the curb and I comforted the people crying. And then I went home.
Sometimes you gotta make people cry, chat.
What are you gonna do?
They deserve to cry.
Cutie, relax.
They snuck into a party.
Relax.
Don't sneak into parties, chat. That's weird,
Relax.
champion. It's weird, champion, to sneak into a house you're unwelcome into. It's weird. It's like invading private property. It's creepy. Anyway, that was the first time I met you
I'm
in
outside,
person.
like, I'm sure she didn't mean it. And Cutie's like,
I'm
she
inside
fucking
like,
deserved
never
it.
come back!
Okay. Anyway.
Yes, Thanksgiving. I am going home for the holidays.
Fun.
I'm very excited. I love my home. Ludwig is coming with me.
Hooray.
And it's actually something, my family is like very like, they're not like super all-American, but like into sports and stuff like that. And I've never dated a boy that's like been down to go play football with my brothers.
That's cute.
And so like Lud's like gonna go play football with my brothers.
That's
I'm like
really
excited.
cute. They're gonna love that.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Chat, all these shadows are stream snipers, by the way.
Yeah. No big deal. I'm famous. So yeah, like normally in the past, my ex-boyfriends, well, all my other ex-boyfriends, they were like such shitty ex-boyfriends. They never even showed up at Thanksgiving. But my ex-boyfriend that was like very nice, he would just stay home and like cook with the girls.
Aw.
And my brothers would always be like, he's a sissy, and like, yeah. And they're like, something's wrong with him. And so they're very excited to play football with Ludwig.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. But it's okay to stay home and cook with the girls, guys. It's good. Also, anyone can stay home and cook, and anyone can go play football, for the record. Just want you guys to know that. Toxic masculinity, yes, I was raised Mormon. There's this thing called the patriarchy. And it's bad. Taylor said fuck the patriarchy, actually.
Cheers to the patriarchy. That's not what I meant at all.
Cheers to the patriarchy, everybody. I love it.
Oh my god. I was just gonna ask you something, but I realized it actually doesn't apply to you.
What?
When you get recognized in public,
Oh.
does it scare you? But for you, it might be different, because for me, it's my name.
Yeah.
Right? Like today in the airport, I was in line for security, and this guy
Uh-huh.
was like, Maya, and I got so scared, I like forgot that he could be a viewer. I was like, how do you know who I am? I was like, what? Like, what? And I was like looking at my bag, I was like, where's my name? Like, why did you say that?
Wow.
But you never get scared. You just always know.
No, because it's always
Because
Cutie.
they're like
I think
Cutie,
I've had
right.
one viewer call me Blair, but they either call me Ludwig's girlfriend or Cutie. Hey, are you Ludwig's girlfriend? Yep. Can I have a
Nice.
picture with you? No, sorry. You can have a picture with Cutie,
Oh my
but you
God.
just want me as an accessory to Ludwig? No. I'm
Oh,
busy.
Jesus Christ. No, he was really nice. He was
I'm
really
busy.
nice. He was really nice, but he just scared me because he was like, Maya. And I looked over and I was like, I don't know you. Oh my God, shit. It was one of those situations where it's like, fuck, like, I don't know this person knows me. Like, where do I know him from? And I was like panicking because I was trying to remember, and he was like, much love from Canada. Love your streams. I was
Much
like,
love
oh.
for... Hey, me and all
Okay.
of Canada,
Yeah.
we love you.
I love you too, Canada. Thank
You know where we should go? We should go to Banff. Have you ever seen pictures of Banff?
What?
Everyone at home, open a new tab, of course. Google Banff, Canada. It's gorgeous. It
I've been
has,
to
like,
Canada once.
the super blue river, or lake, and, like, big mountains.
I went to Canada once to watch a soccer game.
Why?
Because
Why
it was
Canada for soccer?
Because it was women's U.S. versus Japan.
Oh, okay, then that's cool.
It was very conflicting for me.
Oh. You could have sat on either side.
Yeah, I genuinely, I was like, I don't know, I'm cool with
where to
either. I'm cool with either. I have dual citizenship. Win-win.
Did you ever have that problem? I know that's a thing with people that are biracial, like where they feel like they don't fit in either
Dude.
community. Did you have that a lot?
It's, like, not an exaggeration. Maybe this is fucked up. I flip-flopped up until college from white groups to Asian groups.
Interesting.
White groups to full Asian. White, full Asian. White, full Asian. Thank you for the subs.
You know what's crazy? Don't cancel me for saying this, but I did that too in high school because I dated Asians. And so they, like, pull me into their group. And it's sick. The Asian group in high school is actually the dopest.
White groups are way more toxic for me.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Well, that's because they're all petty assholes. And, like... I don't know. That's how our high school was, it felt like. Was everyone was, like, in their little cliques. And, like, the Asian clique, they are sick. And they're all best friends still.
Mhm.
And I'm always like...
All right. My sister stayed in Asian groups her entire...
And she's happy,
like,
I
elementary,
bet.
middle school, and high school. Same Asian group the whole time. I flip-flopped, and it was a mistake. I don't have any friends from high school anymore. Except for one. And... no.
Sad.
I have one, but she's from, like, 2nd grade. That doesn't really count. I have, like, pretty much no friends from high school.
That's not racism, chat. That's talking about social fucking... like, that's just how high school works, it feels like. Someday, it won't be all cliquey or whatever, but that's just how it just fucking works.
Have you ever been on a blind date?
No.
Never? You've never been, like, set up on a date?
No.
Damn.
No.
Actually, I guess I've only been on 2.
Blind dates?
Yes. Like, I did not
You did
know...
not know what they looked like.
Didn't know what they looked like. All I knew was their first name.
And how was that?
The first one was dog shit, and the second one was really good.
What happened on the first one?
The first one, was a blind date to a concert. This was,
What
I've
an
told this,
awful first date.
it was a lot. And he sang in my ear, and it really kind of ruined it.
Ugh.
But I had texted him a little bit prior, and he showed me his Spotify playlist on the way to the concert.
God.
His sex playlist
Wow.
on Spotify.
He's so
He's like, this is my sex playlist. And
Uh-huh.
it was 18 hours long.
That's overcompensating.
And I was like, let's go.
you know he
Mind
meant
you,
to make it long.
this was he couldn't drive, so he's in my car he's on my aux cord
Wow.
playing his sex playlist as 18
You
hours
picked
long.
him up.
Yes, I picked him up, dropped him off.
Wow.
I could not kiss him goodbye in the driver's seat. I literally was like, next time. See you later. And he got out of my
And
truck.
of course you didn't see him next time.
He got out of my truck and he like hops out of my truck because I'm in a fucking F-150 and I was like, no. The second one.
Wait, what was the concert you went to?
Jacob Banks.
Who's that?
I mean, he just like R&B. He's not very big. He has a concert in my college town.
Okay.
And then relax, chat. Okay, he's a nice guy. He seems like a nice guy. The second one, I probably shouldn't have gone on because it's like objectively like a very dangerous thing.
Oh God.
But it's 1 a.m. I was in my room. My roommate comes in my bedroom and she was like, "This guy wants to go on a date with you." And I was like, "Okay, I'm down." And she
At
was like,
1 a.m.
1 a.m. And she's like, "No, now." And I was like, "Huh? What do you mean? Like, who is he? Why right now?" And she was like, "He'll pick you up right now." And I was like, "All right."
Oh my God, you're psychopathic.
I was awake. So he comes to the house and he picks me up and he takes me to a hotel and we snuck to the hot tub at the hotel and we talked for like 3 hours.
And it was great.
It was good.
And where is he now?
It was a good date.
He's got a wife and kids in Wyoming.
No. We went to a party at his frat and he wanted me to dance with his girlfriends, like with his friends that were girls, because they were all super like woo girls, like come on, and I was just like I just like wasn't vibing, and he thought that I was bad vibes, and
oh my God,
that I like killed the vibe.
Oh my God.
So, and he didn't introduce me to anyone either, and then I walked home because I was like, I'm done, like this sucks, this is not fun at all. I walked myself home, and the next morning he dropped off my shoes at my front door that I left there. Never talked to me again. Except one time, he saw me and Miz when we were doing an IRL. Because we did IRLs in my college town. And he texts me, and he's like, "Hey, like, I just saw you and this guy. You want to get coffee?" And I was like,
oh my God.
It's like, no, this is my boyfriend. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't want her to do that. I also don't like you anymore.
Ew.
Isn't that bizarre?
What a weirdo. That's so bizarre. I haven't had anyone like that, like, with, like, this one guy texted me who was a fan. So
How did he text you?
I wasn't very cool in high school, for the record. I grew up, like, kind of kept to myself, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Like, my personal Instagram, I think I have 80 followers. Like, I'm very, like, you know, I don't have a big social network. And this random guy who actually, he was one of my ex's best friends who decided to confess his love to me. And I was like, oh, that ain't it.
That happened to me too in college.
Yeah, I was like, this is not happening. This is weird.
Yeah, and then when I said that, he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna kill myself then."
Oh.
No?
That didn't happen to me.
Alright, keep going then.
Me, he was like, oh, weird that you won't break up with my best friend to date me, who has no job and, like, lives in a frat house. And I was like, yeah, that's weird. But he texted me, God, probably, like, a year ago, and he was like, hey, this is weird, but, like, I think, like, you stream on Twitch, right? And I was like, I, like, didn't reply at first, and he was like, this might be weird, but I think I saw you on this guy named Hassan's stream. And I was like, oh, fucking Hassan. And he's like, and I replied, I was like, yeah, I stream on Twitch sometimes. It's, like, not a big deal. And he's like, Hassan's really cool. And I was like,
I've had 2 guys from college that are Hassan fans.
And it's just like, he went on and on about Hassan, and I was like, yeah. Anyway, he's like, by the way, I'm starting streaming too. And I was like, I'm going to run it down,
check out my channel?
Like, holy moly. He was like, do you have any tips for me? And I was like, and I just stopped replying. I was like,
yeah. That's
no, I'll get Hassan to radio. That's what I should have replied. No,
oh
I should have, though. We're like, oh, no big deal. Drop your channel, tell Hassan to radio. He's a big fan. And then just block his number. No, it's just like, But that's my only one. I think
That's your only one.
that's my only one.
No shot.
Yeah, that's my only one.
Of people that have messaged you like, hey, you stream now, wow.
Yeah. That's it. That's my only one.
That's because my fucking username and my socials. My username
Is all your
my
stuff.
name,
Yeah.
and before it was my first and last name. My socials are my personal socials.
Yeah,
Like,
you're crazy.
The Instagram that I had from high school is my Instagram.
I
right
think
now.
I'd be way more schmoozed because there's this girl from my high school that like is into swimming now. Like she has like 60,000 followers and she swims. And I see these motherfucking simps pandering to her that like all went to our same high school, like in her comments, like, oh my god,
like,
'cause
yeah.
she has like 60K on Instagram and they think
Right.
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these bitches, because I'm like Hannah Montana to these fools. Like I said, my Blair Instagram, literally, I have 80 followers, like, and they're all just like random people from my high school. And then like QTCinderella has like 100K, and I thought about like one day like screenshotting all my QTCinderella socials and like posting them on my Blair Instagram and be like, by the way, this is where I've been, bitches, because like I post on my Blair Instagram once a year. And I just say, hey, I'm still alive. That's literally a post.
I think I had like between 1 and 2K before I started streaming. So it's like everybody from middle school, high school, everybody that I met in college. And now that's actually pretty weird. I wonder what they're like. I wonder how many of them have like clicked through and been like, what's going on? Probably a lot.
I had my first friend from high school start an OnlyFans.
I don't know any. Matt has had friends that have done that. I haven't.
I subscribed.
Actually,
I'm
my
curious.
cousin.
Your cousin.
Mhm.
Did you subscribe?
No.
Yeah, I think seeing your cousin naked is different than seeing a random girl from your high school naked.
Yeah, my mom told me about it.
I had to see it. I had to do it.
If it's your friend, it's fine. Yeah.
Well, we like didn't talk anymore, but like we were like on the cheer squad together in high school, and I clicked on it. She has her nipples pierced now. I was like, that's crazy.
I heard that hurts really bad.
Yeah,
I want to get my nose pierced.
I didn't ask her. I didn't pay for that level of OnlyFans to DM them. Imagine I do. I pay for like the tier 3 and I just DM her. I'm like, that hurt, and she's like, Blair, is that you?
Mom's so supportive. Yeah. No, my mom called me one day and she was like, honey, we'll call her fucking Katie. She was like, Katie started an OnlyFans to pick up because she lost her job. What's that about? What is that?
Oh no.
Yeah, and then I explained it to her and she's like, okay, whatever makes her happy, I guess if that's what she wants. I hope she knows that it's going to be on the internet forever.
That is the scary part, is the internet forever.
That is, dude, someone replied to the tweet that I posted today with an Instagram picture of me, like a selfie I took. I'm pretty sure it was from before I was a streamer. Like,
That's creepy.
and it was on my story. Maybe it was after I was a streamer, but it was on my story. It was when I was living in California. It was from forever ago. I was like, how? I literally replied. I was like, what the fuck, how? How do you have that?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why are people saying cutie stop? Oh, they're scared? Oh, you guys, I'm holding it. It's also cranberry juice. I'm not drunk.
I think it makes it exciting. I'm buzzed.
That stem... God, okay, sorry, guys. Not that. What am I doing? I'm stroking it? Oh
Ew.
my god, you guys are just... You have problems if you went there. Oh, that's on you. Please just go jerk off. Turn on Amaranth's stream.
Yeah, that's actually all your fault.
Jesus
Cutie and I were talking
Christ.
about... Cutie and I were going to wear socks, and we were like, socks with dresses is so ugly. And then we came in here, and then we set it up so that our feet are under the table, and we're like, that's fine. And if we want to put our feet on the couch, then we can just put blankets on. It wasn't even like a joke of a conversation. It was like...
No,
okay.
yeah, we have to literally think these things through.
That's so annoying.
That is so annoying, because it's like, fucking... I'm trying to think... I wanted to say...
Say it!
I was going to say fucking Mizkif never has to think of, like, if he's wearing socks or not, but then in my brain I was like, I should use a different example than Mizkif, and then I was like, I don't use Ludwig, and then I was like, so then I was trying to think of a different example. I couldn't think of any.
That's weird, because there are so many.
I couldn't think of any, and then I was just...
Concussion brain.
I have a concussion.
When Cutie thinks of me, all she thinks of is Mizkif. She's like everybody else.
No, I think of Mizkif as, when I think of guy streamers, I think of Mizkif because he's my friend. I'm just kidding, Miz. Thanks for calling me for content. It's great for my channel. I appreciate it. But what were we talking about? Oh, blind dates. Oh yeah, you know what we need to do? Speaking of this kid,
Blind dates.
is now that you're single,
We post your address and we run blind dates through the store for me.
for you. Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
pass. I don't think I
But we
want to
need
go
the
on a blind date
content.
again. I don't think I want to go on a blind date again. It's not worth. It's I would rather just know what I'm getting myself into.
No, I think blind dates are stupid.
The second one that I went on, it genuinely was a cool date. It was good.
Yeah,
and
but
we did it
the
for-
guy turned out to be an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So it's like, I think the whole point of like dating and not doing blind dates is like getting to know the person and deciding if you want to go on a date with them.
Right.
Because you might have been able
No,
to
we
figure
did.
out
I
who's
mean,
an
we
asshole.
dated for like a month, maybe 2 months. We like, we like hung
Romance.
out and whatever. All right, forget it. I don't know. Yeah, blind dates are down.
Wait, I saw this funny. Oh, I don't have any time on TikTok. I'm locked out. I was gonna say I found this funny TikTok quoting Taylor Swift tweets that I was gonna read you because I bet you'd find some of them funny, but I can't show you. Bummer.
She's locked out of her apps.
I'm locked out of my apps. I hit my time limit. I hit my time limit today, chat.
You two hate each other.
We have to be responsible. Do we?
Somebody said that, so yeah.
Dude, do you think it's my voice? Do you think I have a very condescending voice? Because I was watching The Mogul Money.
I don't think it's condescending. I think you're very abrasive.
I don't mean to be.
I know, but you are.
Well, how do I fix it? What do I do? 'Cause I was watching The Mogul Money with me and Pokey and Miss, and all these comments are like, Cutie was so mean to Pokey when I was just joshing around.
Yeah. No, it's
And
just
Pokey knew I was joshing around.
I've gotten more like that too.
I don't mean to. Why fix it? Because I'm sick of the hate mail. It
People
piles
thinking
up.
you're a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen Blue's Clues? Imagine the mailbox being full and it's all just like, you're a bitch. And I'm like, whoa. Not cool. Blues.
You do not need to include Blue's Clues in
Blue's
that. You could've
Clues
just been
needed
like,
to be
a
included.
mailbox.
I do a good Blue's Clues impression.
That's better.
It's pretty good. See?
I
I'm
love
pretty cool.
Blue's Clues, man.
We have our one thing. Actually, for Twitch Rivals, we haven't talked about Twitch Rivals, which we just went to. For those of you who don't know what Twitch Rivals is, we both went to Vegas to compete in a...
Oh, we have so much to talk about.
We have so much to talk about.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We got 5th overall.
Before we move on, I would like to thank our sponsor today, who is
Non-existent.
no one. So if you know anyone who'd like to sponsor this podcast, their name could be inserted here, and it'd be great because we need the money. Anyway, so we got 5th in Twitch Rivals. We it was an event down in Vegas that featured a video game competition as well as like a bunch of obstacle
IRL
courses.
events.
Yeah.
Obstacle courses.
Somehow I did all of those without getting a concussion.
The
but
guy
as soon as
that-
I get home,
The guy that produced the IRL set was the producer of American Ninja Warrior.
it was cool.
It was crazy.
It was very, very cool. But what was I going to say about this? We got down there. I'm not going to jump to the end stuff. I had more to say. Oh, little secret that we saved for you guys. Not a secret anymore. We snuck out.
Cutie.
They needed to know.
I thought about that for a second. I was like, no, we're not going to talk about that.
We're going to talk about it.
Don't talk about that. That's actually bad.
Chat, we need to talk about this. I feel guilty. I'm clearing
We've
my conscience.
literally not talked about it for a reason.
We snuck out of our hotel and went shopping and got our matching outfits. It worked fine though.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Twitch, we wore our masks. We double masked it up. We
Stop.
were COVID negative.
Stop.
What?
We're gonna get in trouble. Twitch just invited. They invited me to like a movie preview thing. I want them to keep liking me.
What? They didn't invite me. Did they know I snuck out?
It's in LA. Are you kidding?
What? It's in LA? What the fuck, Twitch? Twitch, that's messed up.
That
Twitch,
sucks.
that's not nice.
That's
Invite
fucked.
me. I'm putting my foot down. Send me the invite, bitches. What's it for? What movie?
I don't remember. I don't know what movie it is, but I'm not gonna come back to LA for it.
Twitch, not cool. Not cool. But we had sick matching outfits, and everyone complimented them. We were very safe about it, though. We genuinely were. We didn't even take an Uber. We stayed together We got in my car. We stayed separate. We kept in our bubble. You know what's funny? I was thinking about. You can see this on my vlog. Plugging my vlog. It was a good vlog.
It was a good vlog.
I did a good job vlogging.
She filmed a lot.
There's actually a lot of stuff we cut out of it, which I was like, editor, what the heck? We cut out the Minecrafters. How am I supposed to get views? But we did. We cut out the Minecrafters from my vlog, so I'll just have to tweet those clips. But in the vlog, what was I going to say? Oh my god, concussion chat. It is hard to keep on track with this concussion. I'll tell you what, because my head hurts so bad. I was talking about, what was I talking about?
Your vlog.
I know, but what about in my vlog?
I wouldn't know. You haven't talked about it yet.
Shopping for clothes. There was something important on the vlog. I said my joke about the Minecrafters.
We vlogged with Nick.
Oh, no. This, on the vlog, you can see, we had, so it was Twitch's night in, the first night. We get COVID tests in the morning. They give us bath bombs.
We got 9 tests total the entire time.
Yeah, we had, that's.
And it was a weekend.
And the 2 before we went.
And the 2 before we went. We had to mail in.
We had a lot of tests. I was negative.
All of us were negative. They said it was, I mean, they told us at the end, they were like, we didn't have a single positive result this entire event.
Yeah, they said it was the best event out of any events they've, like, better than the academies or some shit. Anyway, so you can see in part of my vlog, we get Shake Shack the first night. They deliver it to our rooms. And Myth is so lonely up in his room, he is FaceTiming us to be a part of our dinner. And it's just so funny.
Because we couldn't leave.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to go to each other's rooms. And so Myth is FaceTiming us because he's so lonely, he doesn't want to be alone. And so we're all eating our Shake Shack. And I realized, as I'm watching my vlog back before it got posted, I was like, we just hung out with Myth because we had to do the rehearsal at the place. Like, we were just with Myth fucking 40 minutes ago. Why don't they just let him come eat in our room?
Right.
Like, we were literally just with him. Like, so it's kind of a funny thing that they wouldn't. And yeah, Hassan, XQC, and Soda were streaming together. So it was like a very silly thing. And then it's like watching back on my vlog, seeing Myth so sad by himself, like FaceTiming us so he doesn't have to eat alone. It was very funny.
You do what you can. It's fine. But yeah, we did that. We did the IRL events. The IRL events were nuts. Like,
they were sick.
Cutie and I were actually good at them.
We were actually good at them.
We got ahead that day, and then we went into the video game day, which we knew we were going to do bad in, but we beat Nick and Melena. And then we got knocked out, and then we got 5th. Which means we won like 16 point something K.
I don't know how they pay us.
And that's why
they haven't paid me yet.
We're using that money that we won together for the studio, because that just makes sense.
It does make sense. I will say, they sent us a thing to like give them our feedback, and I think my feedback is like, no video game smiley face.
Yeah.
Because I think it was more exciting to watch like a bunch of streamers running around with their little cameras and whatever.
Their tech for that event
was insane.
Was nuts. The fact that we just had a stream deck and we could switch with a button to an IRL setup on a phone, back to the screen, back to display to full cam, whatever, and we had no hiccups is insane. Like, I cannot believe they did that. Because my first experience with Twitch Rivals was dog shit.
Yeah, mine
my
too.
second was insane. They did such a good job.
And I think all the people are like, we have to have video games, it's Twitch. Foreheads, the biggest watched category on Twitch is just chatting.
Look at us.
That I love video games. You guys know I love video games, but I also know video games do not get the same views as fucking just talking to y'all bitches. But I'm just saying, the first day was so fun, and I think it could have been like that, but like stepped up in some way. I think it's really, it could be really cool. I think it'd just be very interesting. I enjoy video games. I just think for that type of competition, it just did it. You know.
Do you think that video games are hot?
Yeah.
If a guy plays video games and is good at it?
Yeah. I'm one of those. I think, well, honestly, it's not just video games. I think if a human has a passion of any kind.
True.
And dedicated to something of any kind, I think that's attractive.
Me
so
too.
if that's video games, if that's building something, if that's fucking whittling, if that's being a furry, like, whatever.
Building things.
Yeah.
Is hot. Dude. Yeah. No, it could be like the most obscure, like random hobby, but if they're really good at it and they're really into it and it's like their thing, it is hot.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
But a guy did try to pick me up with League of Legends in college, and it was not hot.
How? How did he do it?
He was just like, I was asking him like what he was into. It was at a bar. I was asking him like what he was into, and he said League of Legends, and I was like, I do know what that is, but like tell me more. And he was like, I can take you home right now. I'll teach you League. And I was like, doesn't sound like a good night to me.
Dude, I went to the League of Legends spring split in Vegas. Wait, we
didn't even get to the end of the event. I got drugged.
This is important. Well,
okay.
We'll get to that. We'll get to your little issue. I went to the spring split in Vegas. I think it was like 6 years ago. I don't know. You guys would know. You guys would know more than me. And it was probably like 8 years ago, actually. I was with my boyfriend at the time, and I'm a big fangirl of League. Like, I'm really, really into it. And we get on a tram. Him and I are like going to dinner or something, and we get on the tram. And at the time, this was like Immortals year, if anyone's here.
Okay.
No, this is not the Bjergsen story. Relax. This is the year that Immortals was like fucking kicking it off, and they were crazy, and like they were so good. And we're on the tram, and I see the coach of Immortals. And I'm like, oh my god, like, because this is the first time I'm like meeting someone that's like in League, and I'm like genuinely getting like a little fangirly. And it wasn't, the pole belter was on Immortals, but he wasn't the coach. Anyway, sorry. And I see him, and I'm like, hey, like, are you the coach of Immortals? And he's like, yeah, no big deal, like, da-da-da. And I was like, and Wild Turtle was on Immortals, I remember that. And I was like, oh, I'm just such a fan, like, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I bet. And I was like, what the fuck?
Ew.
And he's like, who's your favorite player? And at the time, it was Wild Turtle, because I'm an ADC main. And I was like, oh, I love Wild Turtle. And he was like, Wild Turtle has a girlfriend. And I was like, and I'm sitting next to my boyfriend at the time. I'm like, yeah, I think he's a great player. Like, hello? Like, what the fuck? And so it's like super weird, and I was like, okay, yeah, you know, and I kind of like shut it, like, it just gets awkward, and then we get off the tram or whatever. And then the next day they had like, what League does, or Riot does, they have like these weird off-site events if you're going to the main event. So they had this weird thing at like an arcade, or a video game room. What are those things? A video game bar. They have one of those in Vegas. It's a little bit off the strip. It's probably like 20 minutes away from like Mandalay or something like that. So they have this event in the video game bar, and it's just supposed to be like, none of the players are going to be there, obviously. It's just like for fans or whatever to like have something to do if they're under the age of 21. So it wasn't a bar. I don't know. Anyway, so me and my boyfriend at the time, we go to that video game party, and we're there, and then in walks the Immortal coach all alone, looking like the biggest loser ever. And he like walked over to us, and he was like, oh, I saw you guys yesterday. Can I sit with you guys? And then me, being a big cunt, I say, no. And then we stood up and walked away. And it was awesome. Because he was an asshole to me.
Wow.
And that's my story.
Good for you.
About Vegas.
Good for you. That's sick.
And a League of Legends event. And people being mean. Anyway, back to us in Vegas. I want a cookie. There.
It's shortbread.
Oh my god, it's shaped...
It's a little doggy.
It's shaped like a little dog.
That was my first time in Vegas. I didn't bet any money. I hate the idea of gambling.
I was gonna teach her how to gamble the night she got drugged.
I hate...
It was really upsetting. Whoever drugged her, that was really fucked up, because I was supposed to teach her blackjack. It was really selfish of you.
I hate the idea.
Drug her.
I hate the idea of gambling.
I was gonna let her play with my money. I wanted to teach her.
We'll just go over the whole story again. Here's the deal. I
only told the story on my stream because I heard you tell the story on your stream. So
right.
I was like, okay.
I had 4.5 drinks over 6 hours, right? Which is like not a lot. I'm very much a lightweight. Like, can't hold my alcohol, but I whatever. It was whatever. So I had 2 beers and a shot at Topgolf.
Mind everyone, this is after the event is over. This is totally...
Yeah.
This is not attached to Twitch at all. I want to make that very clear.
It's not attached to Twitch, and Twitch reached out to me and they're like, anything we can do, I hope you're okay.
Yeah. This is not...
So
this
Twitch
is not,
is great. They're
fine. I don't want people being like, someone gets drugged at another Twitch event. It was like, no. We were separate.
We were done. So, I had 2 beers, which are all alcohol that I've had. I had 2 IPAs and 1 green tea shot at Topgolf. And then we went to a casino after. And I had 1 beer at the casino.
My casino dance.
And then I was like, a quarter of the way through another beer, and these are
You're
beers.
so bad at telling this story.
Why?
You're leaving out, like, so many intricate details.
Like what?
Okay. Buckle up, kids.
What the fuck am I missing?
This is what happens, alright?
I was drugged. I have no memory of that night. I actually am missing a lot.
That's actually true. You have no memory of
She
it.
should tell this story.
This is what happens. We're leaving Topgolf. We're in the car. And Maya tweets on her alt account and says, I'm going to throw up. And I reply to that. I say, oh God, someone help me.
Did I say it with an F?
Yeah, you said throw up or
Yeah.
something. I don't know what you said.
Okay,
You
so I
said
was
throw
drunk.
up. So, and then I reply to it and I said, oh God, someone help me.
You gotta
I'm
stop replying to my alt account on your main.
I don't have an alt
That's-
account.
That's fucked. You're leaking my shit. You gotta stop doing that.
I didn't know that was like a thing you weren't supposed to do.
Okay, continue.
Why all you bitches have alt accounts? Just like
Make
use
an
your
alt.
normal account.
Make an alt account.
No.
Okay, continue.
So I reply to it, and I say, someone help me. She's sitting next to me. And then somebody else replies to it and say, oh no, cutie, did you drug her? And I said to Maya out loud, I said, what a dumb fucking response. Because you just, like, shouldn't make jokes about drugging people. Like, that's just a bad joke. It's just inappropriate.
Disclaimer, we will make lots of jokes about that tonight, but that's just coping for me. I'm not, like, it is very serious.
How
It's
we're
actually
coping
super
with trauma.
shitty. It's
Anyway.
very shitty.
So then I literally replied to this person and I said, what a stupid joke. But then since they tweeted that, it made me like, oh yeah, that is something to be aware of, right? Like, we're in Vegas, that happens, people talk about it. We then show up to the casino. The first thing we do is go to the bar.
Yes.
And since that was fresh on my mind, Maya orders a beer, and I specifically remember the guy pouring it, and I watched it because I had just seen that tweet, and it was fresh in my mind. So I watched that beer being poured. And again, this is her.
You just said porn. Why'd you say
Porn.
porn?
Because it's being porn. It's porn.
Poured.
That's porn.
No, porn is sex on the internet. Poured.
Poured?
Yes. Please
Wow.
don't say porn.
I thought it was porn. I could sing porn. Ow, laughing hurts my concussion. Ow.
Okay.
Anyway, so it gets porn. and I see it, and we sit down, and I'm complaining to Nick about being poor because all these motherfuckers are gambling on the $500 table, and I was like, I want to find a $25 table. I'll play on a $25 table, and Nick's like, okay, we'll go find one, blah, blah, blah. And so we leave that room, Maya has her beer, blah, blah, blah. And
Also, the beer, they poured into the widest
the
fucking
biggest
rim
cup.
glass
Yeah, it was
I've ever
this
seen.
big.
So that's probably where it was.
Somebody anywhere could have been like just playing fucking little basketball with
Because-
roofies. And I just say, we have no clue who roofied her. For the record.
first beer was in a cup with a rim like this big. The second one was just in a bottle. They just popped it for me.
So anyway, the biggest hole in the entire world Maya has. It's massive. And
Okay.
and I have a few theories, ladies and gents.
Oh, I also have theories.
I have a few theories.
Suspects.
We have some suspects, but number one, you guys are not allowed to do research and be those people. I want you to know we have our suspects. It's fine. We would never accuse anyone because we're not for sure, and you should not accuse somebody of something so fucking heavy if you're not 1,000,000,000% sure.
Right.
So anyway, she has her drink. She's walking. I stop at the $500 table with the group. Because I'm like, wow, you guys are rich. And Nick's like, I'm going to go find a $25 table.
The whole
and Maya
time-
is peepo... Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
go ahead. What am I doing?
You're peepo hopping behind Nick.
I'm hopping. I'm running around the casino, telling Nick, telling Myth, telling everyone around us, like, I bet I can jump. I bet I can touch that sign.
Yeah.
I bet I can hit that. And I'm just, like, jumping around the casino trying to touch the fucking
Yeah.
signs pointing you places.
And
like
she's not. And she can't touch
I
them.
can't. I didn't touch a single one.
So they start walking away. I'm standing here. They start walking away. And you hear Maya say, did I touch that? And random stranger guy goes, you were close. And she goes, and they fist bump. And they fist bump over her drink, by the way.
There's no way!
Yeah.
She said that
Let
to
me show
me
you.
before. I don't think that's true.
Okay. So I'm you. You're the guy. No, you're the guy.
Sorry.
Come to fist bump me. You lean.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you do. You lean like this. She just so slammed her head.
I did not. That guy was nice.
That guy was nice.
He was just hyping me up.
He was hyping you up, but he also could have been hyping you up.
He was like, you were close there.
Yeah, and they fist bump, and then he disappears. So if he did
Yeah,
drug
he was
her,
gone.
it was
What a
wanted you to
waste.
have a good time.
What
if
a
you did do
waste
it.
of money.
So anyway, she walks off with Nick and Milena and Myth and a few others to go find the cheap table that I want to gamble on. And I'm at the big table, and there's this one, we're just going to call him sus guy. There's one sus guy. As soon
It
as...
started before the casino.
I know, but they don't need to know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say, before we got to this casino, Cutie was like, he's into you. And I was like, pass.
Yeah, we were like walking to the casino, and I was like, that guy's coming on pretty strong.
Yeah, and I was like, pass.
And she was like, yeah, weird. No thanks.
No, I said actually exactly what I said is I was like, he thinks that he's hot, which makes him not hot, and I'm just not interested right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we were like, okay, people pogus. So anyway, this guy says, so Maya's gone, and I know where she is, and I'm standing there because I'm like, I'm complaining to like someone about not wanting to play on a $500 table. That's what I do. I love complaining. And I hear sus guy say, where's Maya? And I immediately look up. I'm like, why do you care? You don't know her. Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'll tell you where Maya was. You guys want to know? I was in the bathroom. Here we go. All right. So I walk into
there yet.
Yeah, that's when he asked where I was.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, he asked multiple times?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was the once. That makes it way worse.
No, exactly. Let me tell the story, little peepo hopper. Okay?
I bet I can touch that. I bet I can touch that life.
So then, Nick comes back and he grabs me. He's like, we found a table. And I'm like, pog. And so I go to the table. We're at this $25 table. And it goes Milena, Nick, myself, and then 2 strangers. And then behind us are Anthony, Myth, and Maya. And they're all talking, chit-chatting, and I'm waiting for a stranger to leave because I want Maya to sit there because I'm going to teach her how to play blackjack. And I'm like, Maya, don't worry.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you don't remember any of this.
What table? Wait, by where I threw up?
No.
On the floor?
No, ma'am.
Map. Look.
This is before...
This is where I threw up. This is where I threw up.
This table
was it this hallway?
this table is all... This hallway goes to bar, right? This
bar is over here.
Oh, okay, so
okay,
you're
bar's
opposite.
over here.
Okay.
Bar's over here.
So bar's over here.
Bar's over here.
There's your table. This table, bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam. Other side of casino, because it was a $25 table. You were at the high end with that craps table.
I don't remember going anywhere past right here.
Exactly.
What?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes. This is before your bottled beer.
That's actually really scary. I don't like that at all. I legitimately don't remember going past this hallway here.
Yes. So you're standing behind my chair because we're waiting for a chair to open up. Blah blah blah. Milena runs out of money. Dog shit at gambling. You guys know how it is. So Milena runs out of money, and she's like, and just then Soda pulls up, and so Soda's like, "I'll take your chair," and Milena's like, "Let's go get shots." And then
I did not take a shot.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
But you're like, "I need a new beer."
Right.
And then so you guys start walking away. So we no longer have an audience behind us. As soon as they start walking away, because I have this weird thing now because of that tweet, I grab Nick's shoulder and I say, "Who's with Maya?" And Nick's like, "Oh, she's with Milena." And I'm like, "Okay, we're safe. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
She's with Milena." Blah, blah, blah. We start gambling. Da, 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 da. I go up, I go down. Soda goes like way down. He's like really, really broke. And Nick's like winning a shit ton, honestly. And then all of a sudden comes Milena back all cheery, happy. Milena's like, woo! And I'm like, and so my first question as soon as Milena gets back, I say, "Where's Maya?"
Right.
And she goes, "She's with Myth." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, she's safe. We're good. She's safe. She's with..."
This one, I was still in the bar then, yeah?
You
And
were
High
at the
Rollers.
bar. Yeah, High Rollers.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And so we're going. All of a sudden I have this feeling. I'm like, I just need to know where Maya is. I don't know where she is. I just need to go. So I cash out, which is not something I do. I like to lose all my money and then walk away sad. I cash out. I'm up $500. So that's exciting. And I go wander to find these guys. And I see them at a craps table. I see everyone besides Maya. And so I'm like, how did
This
this
is
happen?
at the this is here.
This is now there. Yep.
Where I threw up.
Uh-huh.
I went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're in the bathroom.
I'm ready.
And so I see Myth, and I say, "Myth, where's Maya?" And he's like, "She's in the bathroom?" Or something like that. I think, he didn't know. No, he knew you were in the bathroom. He was
Who
like,
wants to know what happened when I was in the bathroom?
Myth was like, "She's in the bathroom." And so I'm like, okay, great. She's in the bathroom. We're good. So then I text Maya because Myth was like, "Are you guys ready to leave? Because I want to go see this art exhibit." And I was like, "I want to see this art exhibit. I bet Maya wants to see this art exhibit because she doesn't like to gamble. I'm done gambling. I already cashed out. So I didn't cash out. I had all my chips. A lot, chat. I'm good at gambling.
Okay.
Like this many. And so I text Maya. I'm like, "Where are you?" And she's like, "In the bathroom." I'm like, "Okay. Now take over in the bathroom."
So I go to the bathroom. I'm like, I gotta pee, right? I go to the bathroom. Turns out that's not all that needs to happen in the bathroom. Okay, so I go in there and I'm drunk. And I was like, you know when you go to the bathroom and you're like, you like look at yourself in the mirror or something, or you look at something and you try to figure out how drunk you are? Because when you're around other people, it's kind of crazy. And then you're by yourself for a second and you're like, all right, where am I at? So I was doing that in the bathroom. I went into the stall and I'm looking at the lock on the door of the stall because I was trying to steady myself a little bit to see where I was at. And I'm like focusing on the lock. And all of a sudden, the lock starts hitting the ceiling like a fucking slot machine. Like, I was trying to focus on it, and it kept, like, so fast. It was just, like, hitting the ceiling. And now that I look back on it, it's really scary. I've told this on stream before, so if you've heard it, I'm sorry. But it kept hitting the ceiling. And looking back, it's really scary because I realized that means that my eyes were just, like, rolling up, like, very quickly. And it made me super, super dizzy because I was, like, trying to track the lock and I was just, like, hitting the ceiling. And then, like, I just, like, I collapsed to my knees, which is a really dramatic way of saying it, but it is exactly what happened. I just, like, fell and then crawled over to the toilet and then just started violently throwing up in the toilet. And the first thing that I did was put my phone on, because Cutie was texting me trying to figure out where I was, but I like, couldn't respond to her, and I put my phone on noise because I was like, I think I'm gonna pass out right now. Like, I was, like, gonna fall asleep. And so I put my phone on, like, the loudest possible because I was like, Cutie's texting me and I'm gonna need to, like, I'm scared I'm gonna fall asleep in here and then what? Like, I want to be able to, like, wake up to Cutie, like, spamming my phone or calling me or some shit, you know? So I turned that on while I was still kind of, like, there. I'm just, like, throwing up, and I fell asleep on the toilet. Like, I'm, like this over the toilet seat, just, like, throwing up. And then I just passed out. I don't think it wasn't for very long. It wasn't
for very long. So
it was like a few minutes.
So we make the plan. We're like, you want to go to the art show? And she's like, yeah, let's go to the art show. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to cash out. Myth is going to wait at the craps table, you know? I go and I wait in the super long line for cashier. And she texts me, she's like, I don't think I want to go anymore. But the thing about Maya is when she gets drunk, she, like, throws up and then she's better. Throws up when she's better. So then me being like, oh, she's just doing that, I'm like, no, it'll be fun. And she's like, yeah, I'll be fine. I can go to I'll go to the art thing. And I'm like, okay, we're back to normal.
Okay, that was after. So I'm still in the bathroom, like, throwing up. I remember thinking to myself, like, what happens if you fall asleep in a casino bathroom and, like, they can't find you or they don't know where you are? Like, what if people don't find me in here somehow? And I fell asleep and I woke up to Cutie, like, spamming my phone. And I, like, actually woke up and I got up and I went out there to where they were at the table. And Milena...
Wait, not even then. Because I cash out, which is like 20-minute line. I cash out. I was back
there for 20 minutes.
I go back to Myth. Yeah, I go back to Myth.
I was there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, you could even look at our messages.
Dude, I thought it was like 2.
I go back to Myth and I say to Myth, "Where is Maya?" And he's like, "I don't know." And I was like, and that's when I text you and you're like, "I fell asleep." Because I texted you and I said, "Where are you? Do I need to come get you?" And you were like, "No, I'm coming." And then you came out.
I fell asleep for 20 minutes.
I don't know how long, but something like that. It was long.
That's fucked. I thought it was like 2 minutes.
Because, yeah, I waited in the whole line, and I thought you were with Myth.
I hate that.
Yeah. So then, you come out, you sit. I have a picture, actually, because I thought you were just drunk.
Show me.
You sit at a slot machine, and I thought she was just drunk, and I'm like,
oh, wait, me falling asleep on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't stay awake.
I was like, she's going to think this is funny later.
It wasn't even that I was, like... It was weird. It wasn't, like, sleepy tired. It was, like, I'm gonna pass out. Like, I cannot keep my head. It was like a baby that, like, can't support their neck. Yeah, look at this.
I literally have it because I sent it to Ludwig because I said, Maya dead.
But it wasn't, like, sleepy tired. It was, like, I can't, like, hold my head up. It was fucked.
Yeah.
Like, that picture's funny in the context of, like, oh, drunk Maya, but
yeah,
I was,
that's
like...
what I thought it was at the time.
I was scared I was gonna pass out.
I thought, oh, drunk Maya, LOL. Because Lud was like, what are you doing for the night? And I was like, well, we were going to go to this art thing. Now just Myth and I might go because Nick and Milena will take Maya back to the hotel because Maya got too drunk and she wants to go home.
No, I got scared. So Milena had hazard bags for some reason.
I had hazard.
You got them.
I got them out of this janitor's closet. I'm digging in the casino's janitor closet, getting these hazard bags out, and Milena's dancing to try to cheer up Maya.
And I'm yakking in these hazard bags on the floor of the casino. Like, I threw up, I think twice. I remember
You threw up
twice.
more. I got at least 5 bags out of there. You threw
I only remember 2 of them.
And Milena was the one throwing
I remember
them
the
away.
one where I was sitting by the slot machine and the one where I like went into the little
corner.
corner.
You did at least 2 at the slot machine, 2 bags worth. Yeah.
Okay, that's fucked. So I threw up a lot, and then after I was in the cubby and I threw up, I got up and I no longer felt drunk. I like felt kind of sane in my mind, and the reason that I did is because I was like, this feels like college. I remember, because I was drugged once in college, my junior year of college, and I was like, I know what's happening. And I was like, Cutie, this is not right. Cutie, Myth, and Ava Gigi, I was like, I've had 4.5 drinks.
No, you didn't even realize it yet. You're getting your time on messed up.
I definitely said it was not right. When did I say it wasn't right?
Wait.
When we were leaving.
So then, so X is with a host of the casino. And so I'm trying to find her ginger ale or something to drink. Like water, ginger ale, whatever. And so I text Adept. I'm like, yo, are you with the host? Can he bring us ginger ale? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so they all come back.
I remember the
Sussy guy is with them.
Right.
Maya is in the corner puking. Sussy guy says, is she okay? Do I need to take her home?
You didn't tell me that!
What do you mean? I didn't tell you
know
that.
that.
I thought you knew this. I thought you were comprehending all this
I thought
stuff at
he'd
this point.
only asked me. I thought he only asked you where I was when I was in the bathroom once.
So then I immediately flip and I say, no fucking way. We're fine.
Dude, I did not know
Everyone
that.
leaves. She needs space. And so they all leave. We need space. Blah, 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 blah. We're good. You know, she's drinking her ginger ale. She's drinking her water. And you're still like, okay, let's go to the art thing. And I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? And you're like, yeah. And I'm like, Myth, she wants to come. And so Myth buys you a ticket. Then we start walking.
Me a ticket?
Yeah, it's fine. He's a millionaire. Right, Myth?
I felt so bad
I say that
when
like
I
he's
got
here.
there, too.
So then we start walking out. And then that's when you start coming. And then, wait, as we're walking out, before Maya starts coming too, Sussy guy's like, where are you guys going? Like, Sussy guy just reappears. And he's like, where are you guys going? And Myth is like, we're going home. You're not coming with us. Is literally what Myth says. And then he disappears.
It was
Thank
at
God.
that point that I told Myth, I was like, I don't want him around me anymore. And Myth was like, okay.
And then this is when stuff started getting weird. Because Maya goes, because this is what I assumed. I didn't know the timeline. Because I assumed she went with Milena and took a bunch of shots. So I'm like, Maya's...
I did not!
I know, but that's what I'm assuming, right? So then we're sitting there, and I'm saying, and you're saying, I had 1 beer, and I got another one here, and I was like, wait.
The other thing I forgot to mention about the bathroom is I thought about getting drugged in college in the bathroom, and I dumped like half to 75% of my beer in the toilet as I was throwing up. Like, I was literally throwing up and dumping it at the same time. I was like, I'm not drinking this anymore.
So then we're walking out, and I start doing the math, and she's like, I'm like, I know you had 2 at Top Golf, and you had 1 shot at Top Golf, and I know you had a beer when we first got here, and you only had 1 beer, and you're like, yeah, I only had 1 beer, and then that's when I start getting, oh, fuck. Like, I'm like, this isn't good. And you're like, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. And I'm like, okay, do you want to go to the art show? And you're like, yeah, I want to go to the art show. We get in the cab, we start driving to the cab, and you go, I don't know what we're doing. I'm confused.
I asked Myth the next morning. I remember crying in the cab.
Yeah, and so then you started crying in the cab.
Myth said I didn't.
Oh, you did. You were sitting next to me.
Okay.
You started crying in the cab, and then I'm like, we don't even go to the art show. Like, let's figure this out. And I start Googling, like, symptoms of being roofied. I've never been roofied. I don't know. And so I start Googling all this stuff, and I'm like, shit. And I'm doing the math with you again. I'm like, how many drinks you have? I'm confirming with Myth. I'm confirming with, I'm texting Milena, asking if you had shots. Or no, I think I asked Adept. Anyway, I'm trying to figure, I'm making sure she had the same amount of drinks. She hadn't thought about stuff, blah, blah, blah. We get to the art thing, and obviously at that point, she's like...
I told you guys, I was like, you guys can go in, I'm gonna sit here.
She's like, going without me, and we're
because
like,
we're
not
like,
gonna do that.
It was Area 51. It was gonna be some trippy shit. I knew if I went in there, I'd freak out.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, not.
So then Maya's over there throwing up on a tree. I
didn't throw up there.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You at least spit. You were over there.
I was spitting.
You definitely, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, you were definitely like this.
I remember holding the tree branch.
I was like, you're definitely like,
I don't think I threw up.
letting stuff was coming out of you. I don't know how much you told of the story. What did you tell after this?
There's nothing that you can't, I don't think.
Oh, really? I didn't tell any of, like, where we went after that. I just said we went home.
No, they know.
Oh, okay. I didn't tell that in my stream. Anyway, so I start calling Instacares, and I'm like, I'm saying, hey, I have a friend. She might have been roofied. Can you guys test for that? They're like, only emergency rooms can. I call 3 different Instacares. And Maya's like, I don't want to go in ER. And so then I tell her I found an Instacare that's going to treat her even though it was an ER. I lied to her because we're just going to get it. We're going to get it tested,
I actually didn't think about that until right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And so then I call this ER and they're like, oh yeah, we can take her in, like totally blah, blah, blah. And they're like, we can test for some of the stuff. No big deal. So we get another Uber. We go to the ER. Maya goes in there. She can only go in there alone. While you're in there, me and Myth are sitting, because Ava's with us, but Ava had just come because she was like, I want to come to the art show.
Right.
And she had no clue what was going on. Me and Myth sit there, and we create this very, very intense...
Wait, you never showed me a timeline. You made a
very, very intense timeline about where Maya was at all times. We narrowed it down to about like a 15-minute little sliver that we don't know where she was. And so then I texted Adept and I say, hey, do you remember seeing Maya at this place? And Adept was like, no, I don't remember seeing her. So we still don't know where she was. We just assumed she was in the bathroom for like that 15 minutes that we couldn't figure out. But it doesn't matter because Maya goes into the ER and turns out, it's 2021 and they can't test for GHB. They have no way to test for GHB. Oops.
Sorry. It was a really weird experience in the ER. And I think that, maybe it's not in fairness, but it's a Vegas ER doc at midnight, right? He just wanted nothing to do with me. Like, I went in there and he was like, we can test for meth, we can test for coke, we can test for weed. And I was like, fine. I literally was like, I'm here anyway. I'll pay out of pocket for any tests that you can do. You don't even have to run my insurance. Like, I'll pay out of pocket. That's fine. And he goes, if you were drugged tonight, you would not be talking to me right now. And I was like, and I'm not going to tell the doctor, like, I don't think that's how that works. Because I definitely got drugged in college, and I definitely talked to people. I was like, that's a really weird thing to say. But I was like, okay, like, I hear you. I just want a little bit of, I just want to be sure because I feel really weird. This has happened to me before. It feels very similar. I just want to do, like, a urine test.
And my hypothetical here is Maya's a small human. Right. Whatever person was drugging her didn't want to kill her, so they probably gave her half a dose or something. So chances are she, like, wasn't all the way down. Plus, there's, like, you said you texted someone that, like, had been roofied before, and they were like, oh, yeah, I just threw up a ton. Like, I was totally coherent.
What they said, they were like, I had a very normal amount of alcohol, and I was just absolutely fucked, and it didn't feel like alcohol anymore. Like,
yeah.
Like, everything was fine, and then all of a sudden, it didn't feel like alcohol. And I was like, I mean, I know that. That's what happened in college as well.
Or it could have even been the beer that you were drinking, and then you dumped. Yeah.
But I told the doctor, I was like, I'll pay out of pocket. I'm here anyway. Just let me do it. Just let me do a urine test, and then I'll get out of your way, And then he was like, okay, like, let me see what I can do. He leaves. I'm just sitting in the room for like 10 minutes texting QT, like, I don't think they're going to do anything. I don't remember.
What you don't know is you texted us, I don't think they're going to do anything, so we assumed you were coming out, so I ordered an Uber because I didn't want you to wait out there.
Did you cancel it?
No. Uber showed up, and I coerced him into staying and waiting until you came out.
Oh, no.
I was like, have a cigarette.
Knew?
I just slipped him a $100 bill, and I told him to, like, chill.
100?
Yeah, because it's so hard to get it's hard to get an Uber for 4 people with the new COVID rules, and I didn't want to wait, so I slipped him a bill, and I was like,
oh my God.
Just wait.
Okay.
And he waited, so that was cool. But we thought you were coming out, so we were like, oh,
well,
okay.
me too, but it took forever. And then a nurse came in. She took my blood pressure, like she put the thing around, whatever. She left. Another nurse came in with paperwork, and she was like, sign this and you're free to go. And I was like, but I haven't done anything. And she was like, all I know is to get your information, get your insurance, that's all they told me, and have you sign these discharge papers and you're good to go. And I was like, that's not what I want. And she was like, I'm not sure what's happening with you. I don't know what the situation is. They just told me to come in here with the discharge papers. And I was like, okay.
So they didn't even test her pee?
Nope. So I signed the discharge papers. I was like, where's your bathroom? I have to pee anyway. And I went in, I peed in their bathroom, and then went out to the Uber, and we went home. The next morning, Cutie Instacarted an
that
at-home
night.
drug test.
That night I could not sleep,
Yeah.
and so I Instacart an at-home drug test from like CVS, and the Instacart guy he didn't know what I was talking, like, because I put it in the thing and they didn't have the brand that I put in there, and so he FaceTimes me. So I'm on FaceTime at 3 a.m. with this Instacart guy, and he's showing me all the different, he was sick. His name was Rob. He was really cool.
Well, thanks, Rob.
But yeah, he like shows me all the different kinds, we pick one out, and he comes and delivers it. But then Maya came to my hotel room in the morning to take the test.
And they were all negative, but it was the same thing. It tested for meth, opiates, weed, and cocaine.
Yeah.
Which is like...
There was another one that was like a hair follicle one that you could mail in, but I was like, she's never going to do that. And so... But yeah, that's
do you not think it could be because of your liver condition? Right. So, like, we're not 100% sure that I got drugged, right? My therapist is like, you got drugged. Like, this is what you did last time. You just try to, like, make excuses for why you weren't, but you were in Vegas. And
you did try to make a lot of excuses for why you weren't drugged, and I was like, I'm pretty sure you're drugged.
Because all I tell everyone
I tried to make a lot of excuses at first, too, because I was like, you forgot you took shots. Like, there's no way.
Dude, all I've ever told anyone was, like, it's so unlikely. Like, there's no way that I got drugged. And then you look at it from, like, a third party, and it's like, you're a 23-year-old, very small woman in Las Vegas who has no idea what the fuck she's doing. Like, it's actually a very high chance that you get drugged at a hotel casino at 1 a.m. But regardless, we're not completely sure that I got drugged. I was also super, super exhausted. This was, like, right off of the Halloween event.
Oh, that was another thing. I was like, you haven't eaten a lot today, and then I was like...
I ate 3 meals
Yeah,
that
and then
day.
she was like, I ate 2 slices of pizza, and I was like, oh yeah, I was sitting next to you when you did that. She's like, I had 3 tacos. I was like, oh yeah, I was sitting next to you. I was like, no, you have eaten. It's like anything that you would normally go to, like maybe you haven't drinking enough water. And she's like, no, remember I had 4 water bottles. I'm like, you're right, I was with you. Like everything that, like it was verified. Like I was literally with her the whole day because we were on a team.
I ate and drank a ton because everything was catered.
We had a big ass burrito for breakfast. Then you had 2 slices of pizza, and then you had 3 tacos. She actually ate more than me.
It was all catered, so I ate a ton that day. The only thing that it could be is like it was kind of after my Halloween event, and it was after Twitch Rivals, and I was just super exhausted, and like that affected my mental somehow and affected like my physical enough to where it was like it didn't feel like alcohol. But that's like pretty unlikely now that I've done a lot of processing on it. You know?
Everyone's saying, I saw a few people say confront the sussy guy. I thought about DMing him. I thought about going to the casino and like ripping him a new asshole and just being like,
I have to tell you about that.
Oh really?
Upstream, yeah.
Oh.
I have people like looking into him.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. But there was like a sussy guy, and I thought about like DMing him or something. But it's not. What does that?
Don't
do?
DM him. What is he gonna be like?
Exactly.
Hey, did you drug Maya?
No, exactly. So there's like nothing you can do, right, chat? Like there's very limited like resources for stuff like this because there's no way to prove it. There's nothing like that. I mean, it could have been fist bump guy. It could have been.
It was not fist bump guy, dude. Fist bump guy was the chillest motherfucker ever.
They always are.
I went up to hit the sign, and he was like, you were damn close. And I was like, hell yeah. And I gave him a fist bump. That was it. That was it. He was so nice. I don't think it was him.
But it could have been, because this happens in Vegas. We're in the High Rollers Lounge. The bartender could have been paid off. It could have been already in your...
that's a lot.
It could have already been in your glass.
That's
like
too
a
much.
thing, though.
You know what I think
Well, it's weird that you went to the same bar. The first time it was in a glass, the second time it was in the bottle. Just throwing that out there.
That's true. But you know what I think it is?
What?
It's usually the most simple explanation. Probably the guy that was hitting on me all night, wondering where I was, that wanted to take me home.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I think it is, and I'm very sus of that guy.
Probably.
And that's what I think it is. I think it's weird that, like, when you see someone you barely know crumpled over to be like, do you want me to take him home? Like, no one's gonna say yes to that, sir. Like, even if it was, like, XQC, I wouldn't let you take him home. I'd be like, I don't fucking know your name. Like, no. I'd rather order him an Uber. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's the other thing. Yeah, he wanted to take me to the casino in his car.
And
like,
then that's when you started
Topgolf,
forgetting stuff.
Before anything. Maybe it was at fucking...
I think it could have been... Again, this is
Topgolf
outside of Twitch, but we were able to interact with
I had 16-ounce glasses
people
as well. Maybe, I mean, yeah, I guess it could have been that. But he, like... Everyone was taking an Uber to the casino. And he was like, I'll drive you there. Only to me. And I was like... It's fine. Like, Cutie just bought an Uber. I'm just gonna go with them. And he was like, I have this brand new car. And I was like, I don't really care. I didn't say I didn't care, but in my head I was just like, I don't care. But I told him, I was like, I'm good. I'm just gonna go with Cutie.
No,
So I
chat,
just
it wasn't
started
a
there.
streamer. It wasn't Twitch related. Do not do investigations. I promise. It was
Oh,
very separate.
It was none of the people
Yeah.
competing at Twitch
Yeah.
Rivals.
Yeah, guys.
It was none of the people
I need to make that very
competing.
clear because all of you decide to be detectives, and so
Yeah,
I'm going to make it very clear.
No.
It's fine. Anyway. But yeah, that was crazy. But I think the important thing, because I only talked about this on my stream because you talked about it, is like, yo, that night could have gone so much differently if we didn't have a buddy system the way we had it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we had a buddy system.
That's what I would be very, very distraught about this whole thing. Like, I'm making a lot of jokes about it, and it seems like not a big deal. I'm not distraught at all because I know the entire night I was either with Cutie, Milena, Myth, or Ava Gigi. Like, the entire night, so
Yeah.
I know that nothing bad happened. Very different from my experience getting drugged in college. My experience drugged in college, most traumatic experience of my life, hands down. But yeah, this one I was just like, it's fine. I know nothing bad happened. I just want to know what happened.
Yeah. So make sure, if you're out there drinking, have a buddy system. Buddy
Yeah.
system's sick. Check on each other. Keep watch of each other. As stupid as that stupid tweet was and how annoyed I was with that person for making a joke about that, it did make me watch pores and stuff like that. And it made me more, because I'm a big buddy
Made you
system
watch
person anyway.
porn.
But it made me, like I said, I was conscious of it. I was very like, it's been about 20 minutes and I don't know where Maya is. I'm going to go check on her type thing. So,
Damn.
yeah. So that's the tea, sisters.
That was a very long explanation of the whole night.
I know.
It's actually crazy how much you've said, though, that I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I thought I remembered everything.
I mean, was there anything you read in here that you didn't remember? Like, chat, I'm not kidding. This is so detailed.
It's pretty detailed.
It's
like
pretty.
a whole
It's
note
pretty
thing.
detailed. It's like. It's. I mean, it's all. That's all writing. Saying where she went.
Things that I don't remember in here. I do remember being in the car with Hafu and Dog. I remember jumping and touching signs.
I put in fist bump guy. See that about fist bump guy?
I don't remember peeing with you.
We did pee. We peed.
I don't remember that. I don't remember me, Nick,
You don't remember that whole
You
table. You
and
don't remember
Myth.
$25 table.
lost Will's money and $200 in high rollers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I
I lost $200 at high rollers, and Myth lost $1,600.
I don't remember any of that. Second beer. Still don't know what craps is. Text her, she's in the bathroom throwing up. We get into the.
It was me, fist bump guy, all along.
And Maya's suddenly very confused acting. I remember walking out of the casino
Yeah.
and just being like,
That's when
This-
you started worrying me, because I was like, uh-oh.
yeah, and I remember telling Myth, like, I don't want that guy near me, and I remember telling you, like, this is not 4.5 beers over 6 hours, something
Yeah.
is wrong. And then when I got into the car, I started crying, and then you, like, put your arm around me.
Yeah.
But I wasn't, like, sobbing, because Myth didn't know that I cried.
Yeah, you weren't
I asked
crying.
him-
It was just like it was just...
Yeah, I talked to him the next morning, and
Sadness.
I was like, did I cry in the Uber? And he's like, no, I don't think so. But I was, like, silently crying, and you were just, like, holding me in the car, because I was like, this happened in college, like, something terrible is going to happen to me, like, this is terrible, it's happening again. But it wasn't.
It was
Nothing bad
crazy.
happened, so it was fine. I got a Venmo Myth for that ticket. I didn't know he bought a ticket.
I didn't Venmo him for mine. I figured he's rich. He had Fortnite.
He is rich. He has
That'll be
6.5
fine.
mil on Instagram.
Yeah, he's fine. Myth, you got it, right?
Cheers. Thanks, Myth.
I got the Ubers. He got the ticket. It's fine. Well, wow. We're like almost at the 2 hour mark.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
I have to pee. Like, really
Do you
bad.
want to end it, or do you want to pee and keep? What did you want to do?
We have dinner at...
The whole point was keeping this podcast around 2 hours.
Cutie said 2. I think 3 is fine. But I have to pee. I'm gonna pee, and then I'll be back.
Okay, it's just me and you, chat.
Enjoy.
No one listens to a 3 hour podcast on Spotify.
Yes, they do.
Nobody does that.
Cutie, it's so many ads.
I do. I mean, it is once a month. It's a once a month podcast. Joe Rogan's is 3 hours. I don't know what it is. It's the text is white and the screen is black, and then the lighting in here is yellow, and I have a concussion. I cannot see. Am I perma-damaged, chat? Will I be fixed? Tell me right now, am I perma? Okay, a lot of you are saying yes, and I'm just hoping you're joking. Don't say that. Well, while Maya is peeing, I will stall and say, look at this set. You guys, look what we put together. Is it cool? Can you see this? I mean, I can see it. It's just, like, kind of hard to see. It's 10 out of 10. It is really cute. We do need air conditioning in here. That's for sure. It's really cute. I think my dog will even like it in here, so I'm excited to hang out with my dog and my cat in here. If I get air conditioning, I'd be down to do more streams in here, but I don't know what we would do stream-wise in here. Smiley face. But I have this now. This set is at my house. We built it. And we wouldn't have done it if it wasn't, you know, you guys encouraged us to do this. We were like, we want to start a podcast named the Pokey Dokey and Mizzy Wizzy Podcast. And you guys were like, that's a dog shit name. And I was like, I know. So we changed it to Whine About It. And here we are.
I'm alive.
Maya's back.
Hello. I'm wearing Cutie's dress and it's falling on my...
Maya's fat shaming me.
Oh my god.
Why is my dress falling off of you, Maya?
How tall are you?
Big. Big size. Well, the latest we could go is we could do 30 more minutes.
Okay.
Let me see if I have any other.
You're right about making it audio though. 2 hours is crazy long.
Chat says they want to listen to it, I guess.
But like, cause it is. I mean, if we stopped right now, we'd have to be like, we should stop it at 2 hours because of Spotify, and that's kind of stupid for Twitch.
Okay.
We're at 20K.
We can do 3 hours. I mean, we could always break it up on Spotify too.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. Like, if we want to, in the future, if we want to consciously break it up on Spotify, all we do is we say...
More episodes, more ads.
Yeah.
23K.
Maya, if this is 3 hours, we could just turn it into 3 Spotify's podcasts. We just have to pause.
Wow.
We just have to, like, consciously pause in the future. We'll be fine. We'll get it figured out. Anyway, the way this works, guys, this will always be on Maya's channel, and the VOD will be on my YouTube channel.
Cutie has the YouTube videos.
I have
Are we
YouTube
gonna
videos.
make the... Do you want to do the Omegle shit, or no?
We could do that tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't have that podcast until 6.
Perfect.
Cutie and I want to
We
do
could
a
even
YouTube
We
video.
could do it in here.
Because we can't do... Yeah, we can't do it... We can't do
You
it
just leave my
live.
computer in here
Because
overnight.
it's Omegle, but Cutie and I want to make a... We want to make Whine About It a podcast and a YouTube series. And the YouTube series is Cutie and I just going Omegle.
We're just going on Omegle.
Just...
No big deal, just us on Omegle. If you guys want to come, we'll be there.
It'd be so fun.
Come
It
hang
could be
out.
so funny. It could be so funny. I think it'd be
We
good.
should probably do it because you'll probably come for like, what, 2 nights usually? 1 night? 2 nights?
One night. Ideally.
One night?
Yeah.
1 night, if you get here and then you leave the next day.
Yeah. Next night.
So we would do Omegle, or we could do like breakfast streams every morning. We'll figure something out. I was just trying to see how to milk it the most possible. We'll figure it out, chat. We'll figure it out. Regardless,
Yeah,
we'll,
we could do 2
we're
streams,
still
yeah.
going for like 30 more minutes because you guys asked for a standing ovation. So I thought I would peer pressure Maya in front of all of you to be a part of my Christmas concert.
I will do the Christmas concert if
What?
I can do a duet with Nick Pollum of Baby It's Cold Outside.
No, Nick is not coming to my Christmas concert.
Cutie, I cannot get on stage at an actual produced Christmas concert
It's
and
not-
legitimately try to sing a Christmas carol.
It's not going to be well produced. It's me doing it.
You're hiring a pianist!
It's Mr. Wobbles. He's fun. Mr. Wobbles is my pianist.
Who is that?
He's fun. He plays Rust. He goes. He's good. He's a streamer.
Okay, but you actually want me to try to sing a Christmas
I want you
carol.
to sing like Silent Night. You can sing Silent Night.
That's so awkward, Cutie.
Silent night. Holy night.
Like, you see how this is awkward?
Right
now?
Come. It's gonna be awkward because I'm bad. If you're good,
That's
it's not
not
awkward.
why it's awkward.
Why is it awkward? So you don't think I'm bad?
No.
Thank you.
I don't think that you're bad. You know what sucks? Is
What?
you're completely sober right now and I'm drunk.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's so fucked up.
Well,
For the first episode of Wine About It, Cutie is just 100% sober with a damn concussion, and
technically
I
I'm
am
not sober.
drunk.
I have brain injury.
Shut up.
Whoa. Chat, I didn't mean to run into the glass door. You think I meant to do this?
Yes, I think you did it for content.
I didn't. It wasn't even on stream. I wish it was.
But it got on LSF.
It was actually.
Which means that it's for content.
You know what's cool? I didn't think LSF loved me until they were worried about my health.
Oh my god, please do not.
They
get
were like,
excited.
I hope she's okay, and then some of them were like, I hope she's dead. And I was
Cutie,
like, damn.
if you feel good when LSF likes you, you will feel bad when LSF hates you.
I do feel bad when LSF hates
You
me.
gotta just... You have to just put up a wall.
LSF, you make me feel good and bad. Smiley face. Anyway, I'm doing a Christmas concert. I'm renting out a venue. 40 viewers are coming in person. They're getting background checks.
What?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you that.
Who?
Okay, this is how it works.
I'm not doing it.
No, stop! Listen.
I'm not gonna stand in front of 40 viewers with a fucking AK. No.
No, this is what happens. The 40 viewers that come, they get background checked. They have to submit their driver's license. They have to live in California. And they have to submit their Vax cards. And they go through security metal detectors. They're not allowed to bring in bags.
Why do you
They
do
get
this to
pat
yourself?
down. What? It's going to be
Why
very
do you do this
safe.
to yourself? You could just fucking go live and react to Christmas videos.
Because this will be awesome. So I rented out a venue. I have 2 of my mods. They're going to fly in and sell cookies that I made and hot cocoa.
your mods are selling cookies and hot cocoa
Yeah,
for
because
you.
it's cute.
Mods, where are you?
Being
What the
cute.
fuck?
They're out there being cute. They're going to sell cookies and hot cocoa. When people get there, one of them will do a pre-show and interview viewers. It'll be very cute. And then I'll sing like 5 songs. So I'll start, I'll come out, throw some glitter. Everyone will be like, wow, glitter. I'll sing a song, probably like Walking in the Winterland. I'll be like, Walking in the Winterland. And then Wendy will come on, she'll sing a song, it'll be beautiful. We'll be like, woo. And then I'll come on again, I'll sing another song. Ludwig will come out, we'll sing our duet. Ludwig will go away. Lily Pichu comes out, she sings a song.
This sounds like a fever dream.
Exactly. Lily Pichu goes away. I come out, sing another song, throw more glitter. You come out, you sing your song.
No.
I come out again, close the show. It's beautiful.
No.
You just have to sing one song.
Cutie,
It's one song.
I don't want to.
It's one song. Ludwig's gonna sing a song. Jesse. You sing on stream all the time.
It's different.
It's not.
It is
It's literally
different.
on stream.
I can sing on stream. I can't sing around a campfire with like 5 people.
Come on.
I've literally tried. I cannot sing at a campfire with 5 people there. Because I'm like, this is cringe.
Why? It's not cringe if everyone's doing it. Everybody there is also singing.
It's not cringe if everyone's doing it. Is the slipperiest slope I've ever heard in my life. That is just not true.
It's just like drugs.
What?
Not cringe if everybody's doing it. It's weird if you are the only one that shows up on
Ow.
crack, but if everyone's doing crack,
Oh my god,
it's
cutie
chill.
drama?
Oh, yeah, they told us there was still a pin there, forehead. Leave it.
Who told us there was a pin here?
Lynn told us that.
Okay, there's a pin.
And she said, hey, we gotta leave that one.
It's a literal pin. I just stopped myself. It's okay. They bought a shortbread.
Dramatic. Anyway, what song do you want to sing?
Cutie, I will sing Baby It's Cold Outside with Nick Palm.
Nick isn't coming.
Why do you think
I
that?
don't have that kind of budget.
You're
I don't have-
paying Lily?
No.
So
But
why do
Lily,
you think you have to
Lily
pay
lives
Nick?
here.
Okay.
I cannot get Nick. Nick Pollum is very sweet, actually, but he's very scary to ask favors for. I don't understand why.
True.
I don't get it. I don't know why, because he's very helpful. Whenever
Nick-
you ask him, he's
here's-
actually really,
here's
really
why.
helpful.
Here's why. In the nicest way possible, Nick is lazy as fuck, okay? Nick likes to conserve his energy and use it for things that benefit Nick and that bring Nick money,
Yeah. sure.
right? So if you ask Nick for a favor, he's like, what are you gonna, like, what is it gonna do for me? Like, that's
See,
why.
the thing about Shit Camp, people came out to Shit Camp and they got streams. Nick comes out here.
I love Nick.
I genuinely really like Nick.
I do too.
If I'm like, Nick, come out here and sing one song at my concert, he'll be like, no.
I asked him already.
What'd he say?
Wine About It is a Leaking DMs podcast, by the way.
Perfect. I can't check because I'm done with Twitter today. I'm already, I hit it. You're looking at last year when you asked him to sing. Oh, wait. Is this year?
You're fucking crazy.
Oh.
Yes, it's this year.
That is hateful.
He said, what are the details on this duet? Because I said on stream, he was in my chat, and I was like, Nick, want to sing Baby It's Cold Outside with me on Cutie stream? And then he DM'd me. And I said, I don't know. She's doing a Christmas Carol thing. She's hiring a pianist, renting a set. And he said, LMAO, Cutie always going above and beyond for stuff. Heart eyes, star eyes, heart eyes.
Thank you, Nick. One more hard eyes would have been nice, but
He said, I'll see how it fits in. Then he sent me 2 screenshots of when I did a collab post on Instagram with Myth and when I did a collab post on Instagram with him.
And he got
And
more
he
likes.
circled in red the likes on each of them. The one that I did with Myth has 50K, 50.1. The one that I did with Nick has 50.7. He said, Myth has 9 million followers and we beat that ass. Don't forget it.
Okay. Well,
And then he said, but I did clap him, so I'm a brag on him for a bit, smile. I said, he will still always have Melena's heart. And he said, too far, Maya, too far. Those are my DMs with Nick Paul.
so it's a maybe, it sounds like.
It sounds like a maybe.
Maya, it's on the 11th of December is my concert.
Oh, fuck. Is that like the second Sunday? Is
It's
that close?
It's the Saturday.
Chat, when's the
And the second Sunday is the 12th. So you'll be here anyway.
Chat, when's the second Sunday?
It's the 12th.
We're doing these podcasts the second Sunday of the month.
It's the 12th.
Imagine this podcast with Cutie also drunk. I'm actually pissed that I'm drunk. I'm the only
I have a
person.
concussion.
I'm the only person on this property that's drunk.
Go get Ludwig to take shots. He'll
Where's
take shots
fucking
with you.
Connery's pants?
Ludwig will take shots with you.
Ludwig,
Ludwig!
come here.
It's the 12th. The 12th is the second Sunday.
Fuck.
And my concert's the 11th. That could be you. Ludwig and I were supposed to sing Baby It's Cold Outside live because, our little thing. But if you guys want to have it, you can have it. I'm willing to give that song to you. And that is nice of me because that is one of the only songs I sound good on.
That's on vibrators.
Necessary.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
absolutely.
Oh, I totally disagree.
Oh, wow.
I have a couple. I never use them ever.
I do not orgasm vaginally
I do.
often. I do, but just not often. So I have to have a vibrator.
Honestly, we should both still be grateful though, because it is insane how many women don't.
Yeah, it's actually...
It's insane.
Only 10% of women do.
Chat.
And it's... Everyone's saying ludomegalo. It's not even lud. It's 100% in your brain. It's like, you have to be like... Like, I literally... Unless I am, like, on marijuana, can I relax enough to coom. Askers, welcome to the podcast, baby.
Fuck.
Maya. Guys, it's still fun.
Wait, no. Let's talk about
You
that.
guys being okay, man.
This is important. Hold on. Everybody,
important.
everybody.
This is important. Reset.
Focus.
Boys.
All of you
It's time to become men.
that are men, right? Which is one in chat if you're men.
90%. 90% men.
Dude, my Instagram is 96.
Damn.
Is it? Wait, let me check.
I can't check. I've hit my time limit.
I see a lot of ones.
I see a lot of ones.
Insights.
This is good for women too, actually, because I think a lot of people don't like talking about this. But men, you are. I'm gonna break it to you.
Hold on.
Men, A girl has faked it with you. Definitely. If not all the time.
Wait, how do you find where your demographic is?
And I want you to know that. She has. And every girl in chat is saying...
I faked it before.
Yep.
In college.
Oh, I faked it.
I've faked
Literally
it to
hundreds
make
of
it
times.
stop in college.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gender, 90% men. I'm now 9.5% women.
So, I'm telling you guys, I want you to have sex where the girl does not have to fake it. Because otherwise, you know what happens? She no longer wants to have sex. She'll be that person that's like, I'm too tired. I have a headache. I didn't wash my toes today. And then you'll be like, what the hell? And she'll come up with weird excuses. It's because she's not enjoying sex.
Chat is so annoying. Hold on. Everybody's saying like Ms. Omegle, whatever. I never
Yeah,
faked it with Ms. a single time on my mother.
You didn't need to say that.
On my mother.
You could have just said, this isn't what this is about.
It's not about Ms.
This is not about specific people, for the record. This is about you guys and helping you guys learn how to have sex, because I know you don't know how to.
Oh.
Yeah, because they don't realize that your girlfriend's probably faking it, and you should ask her if she wants a vibrator, or if she wants a clitoral stimulation, if you guys can find that.
Can you just... Thank you for the subs.
We're not going to get a sponsor.
Can you... Oh, fuck.
We talked about clitorises.
Wait, we started the podcast with that and ended it with it. And they're just going to click into the beginning
Full circle, baby.
Dude, we should have done like 30 minutes at least in the beginning of the
Just talking about Pine
because they're not going to
Minecraft.
watch 3 hours.
They're not going to watch 3 hours.
Fuck.
Well.
Anyway, wrap your head around the idea that every time you have some sort of sexual experience, you finish. And there are women that go their entire lives never finishing. Thank you for the 10 subs. There are women that never have an orgasm their entire life.
Also,
Imagine edging your entire life.
It's crazy. Can we talk about how it's optional for some reason?
It's 100%
Society
optional.
has made it optional. The guy comes and then it's like,
dude,
good night, sweetheart.
Imagine it was optional for men. You guys are having sex. The woman's just like, oh, like I'm good, and then just stops, and
And rolls over.
and the man hasn't finished yet, and you just go to bed.
Can you imagine that? That's what you bitches do all the time.
Oh my god, I can't.
It's what you guys do. That's what you guys do.
Thank you
That's
for
what
the
you guys do.
Thank you for the 5.
Women never like she said, a woman comes in 5 seconds and then she's like, good night. That's never happened to you. That's never happened to you. You always get to finish. You always get to finish because that's why the world has made it this way. And that sucks.
That's crazy.
So buy your girl a vibrator if she needs it and learn how to use it.
Vibrators don't help me.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
That's wild.
You just have to put them. You don't put them inside of you.
I'm
You
aware.
know that, right? I'm just making sure.
I don't put
Some
a
people get
vibrator
confused.
inside of me.
I don't know. Mia Malkova does it.
Really? Well, I'm sure. Yeah, no, she's... Yeah.
Some people don't know. Some people only watch porn and they think, wow, am I supposed to put that thing inside of me?
Well... I mean, you gotta switch it up, you know? There's only so much content.
I bet
can
you
do.
could put it inside of you.
A vibrator?
I haven't gotten that part of my life yet, but maybe eventually.
There are dildo vibrators. So...
Weird. Champion. I also heard about this thing that apparently it's
Oh my god, one tap, click out, stop. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to be here.
You're not allowed to be here.
Stop. That's actually like so weird because I know One Tap IRL. I feel so bad.
It's
Please,
it's
One Tap,
like when you're at
please,
you're like at a
please,
slumber
please,
party
please, please.
and then your little brother's listening through the wall with a cup and Wantap's that guy with the cup right now. They're like, Wantap, go to bed. I'm gonna tell mom. She's gonna take away your Minecraft. Honestly, Wantap, you can watch our podcast. All I need you to do is send me a video of you asking your mother permission.
One Tap's already signed a liability waiver for me,
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I guess you can watch it then.
so we're fine.
Anyway, I hope that you guys learned something today. We could go on about that, but I don't... You guys are acting like you know everything about it, so I guess I don't need to help you. Oh... I'm supposed to be on a FaceTime call with my family about Thanksgiving. I forgot that was scheduled.
Cutie.
Oh god, I'm a bad sister. Uh-oh.
Run. What time is it? What day? We gotta get off at 8:30.
Yeah. Should we just wrap? Or do you want me to go take this? It should be 5 minutes. Let me take this real quick. Should be 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'll get my assignments for Thanksgiving. Shit. Oopsie.
Oh no. Okay. Hello. Just my eyeball. We're gonna wrap up soon. This time is like flown. I don't know why I thought that we had to do something so structured and why we needed something so concrete to run a podcast like this. I was like, Cutie, we cannot, like, I'm not gonna fly out to LA once a month to sit down and talk to you. Not gonna happen. But I think that we're actually, I think that we'll be fine just doing that, honestly. So, yeah, that might be fine. Thoughts on like the set, on the podcast. I don't even, my brain isn't even working. I can't even like recap what we've talked about so far. Good. It's good. Set is good. Isn't this set insane? They did such a good job. I can't believe how fast they got all of this done. I wish we had like a before picture or something so you guys could see like what it looked like before. I swear to God, Cutie showed me this thing and she told me a while ago, she's like, yeah, I might make this into a podcast studio. And I was like, good luck. Because it's falling apart. The floor was like cracking everywhere. It wasn't insulated whatsoever. Like the walls were all like chipped paint, like literally like peeling paint off the walls. It hasn't been used in forever. And in a few weeks, they were able to turn it into this, which is crazy. And it's also not just like a faux set. Like, it's not even like on camera, it's a set, and outside it looks like shit. It is genuinely a really cozy space. They went in, they like caulked everything. They put in tile floor. They put in like a rug. They sewed this couch. You want to talk about this? Look at this. Cutie told me they got this quilt from Goodwill. They hand sewed all of this. Like with this fun fabric that they got on a budget. They made these couch cushions to custom fit this space. And all this fake wood. Like they sewed all of this. And it's comfy. Like it's crazy. They got this table. They got us those wine glass. I think those are out of frame. Yeah, I think those are out of frame. But they got us those wine glasses, all the pillows, everything. It's crazy. Who did this? The same people that did the Yard podcast. They're super great. And they were working on it until 5:45. Like they had ladders in here until 5:45. So they're amazing. I'm really excited about doing this with Cutie because honestly, like, not to toot Cutie's horn too much, right? But like, there aren't too many streamers that have like the motivation and the initiative to work at something. It's really important to both of us to have like a female-run podcast and a podcast that's actually good and like well produced, where we actually try, where we actually grow, where we actually make money, where people actually like it, you know, as opposed to just like sitting down and doing it whenever like it's convenient type of thing. I cannot think of I cannot think of a better person to run a podcast with than Cutie. Like, she's done all of this. Pretty much all that I have to do is fly in, which, I mean, is not nothing, right? I am going to fly in here once a month, but it's good for me to come to LA anyway. So I think it'll be really good. I'm really excited about this. This is the start. We're going to do this once a month. Second Sunday of every month, we're going to do Wine About It in here. And next month, Cutie will be able to drink. So I won't be the only drunk person here, which will be good. And are you going to have guests? I don't think so. Maybe eventually, like if and when we run out of content. But right now, I don't want to have... guests are so hit and miss, right? Like, we had guests on the Housewives podcast, and like I've had guests on other podcasts and stuff, and sometimes it's great, sometimes it's really cool and it brings in more viewers, and sometimes it's like, damn, like this really killed the stream. You know, like I just don't really want to deal with it. And Cutie and I, like, we could do this we could go for another 3 hours easily, like without any talking points without anything. And I would rather it just be the two of us and for us to have a decent podcast and, you know, whatever. But I think it'll be cool. So, because this is my stream, it's November. For 2022, I mean, Cutie and I will do Wine About It once a month. Second Sunday of every month, I'll be in LA. I'm literally flying to LA once a month for this podcast, so we'll have that. I'm working on a travel series right now for 2022 as well, a conservation travel series. And spring, summer, fall, winter. Spring, I'm going to do whale and dolphin conservation in California. Summer, I'm hoping to do Bird of Prey Conservation Center in Ireland. Fall, I would like to do Wolf Conservation Center in New York. And then winter, I'm working on setting up travel plans for the Diane Fossey Gorilla Fund in Rwanda. Ellen DeGeneres donated like a shit ton of money to build this whole gorilla conservation center in Rwanda. So I talked to Dobbins today. My mom and sister want to go as well, so that'll probably be winter. So I'm going to try to do 4 episodes of that series in 2022, which I know is like not a lot. It's a quarterly series, but it's a traveling series. So 2 of them will be out of the country, 2 of them will be within the States, and I think that'll be good. I think I have all of these open invites to conservation organizations, and I want to use them, and I want to go visit them and like actually make content. I think it's really important, and I think it's cool to like get their name out there as well. So yeah, California, Ireland, New York, Rwanda in 2022. We're starting content collaborations at Alveus January 2022. If you don't know what Alveus is, you can do Command Alveus. I won't explain the whole thing. But we're going to start content collaborations in January of 2022 at Alveus with our ambassadors. So combining audiences with a bunch of other streamers, bringing a bunch of people in. We'll do at least 1 a month. I have my Animal Quest series at Alveus too, so I'm spotlighting every species that we have at Alveus. We're getting a fox in the beginning of 2022 as well, probably like February or something like that. Technically he's a European red fox, but he's silver, so his name is Finn. We're getting Finn 2022 of a fox at Alveus. And yeah, and then my normal streams. I mean, I have a cooking stream, I have a singing stream, I have this podcast now, I have Alveus once a week. And I have an IRL once a week as well, so I am packed in 2022. But all with very good things. I think it'll be really good. Finn, P-H-I-N, technically his name is spelled F-E-N-N, so his name is like Fen. Fen. Not Finn, like the cameraman Finn, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, we're just gonna call him Finn. So I guess his name is Finn. You guys want to see? I got a video of him the other day. You want to see it? I'll show you. So Finn was a confiscation from California Department of Fish and Wildlife from the illegal pet trade. He was confiscated from the pet trade. He was bred for his color because he's technically called the silver fox. He's a European red fox, but he was bred to have this like silver coloring. He was confiscated when he was a baby, and so now he's at the zoo that I used to work at in college, and they're looking for a new home for him, so he's going to come to us. Cutie actually sponsored his enclosure. Cutie raised $48,000, and we're putting 46 into the construction of his enclosure. Sorry, audio weird, sorry. I'm behind the mic. It's a Yeti. Cutie raised $48,000 for the fox enclosure. We're putting in $46,000 to build it, and then another $2,000 to seed it and put a bunch of enrichment items in there for him to get like a big fox den and plants and lots of stuff like that. But this is Finn. This is Finn eating his fruits. Yay, again. So, Finn is going to be a great ambassador both for the pet trade, the illegal pet trade, and for the fur trade. Foxes are pretty heavily exploited in the fur trade and the pet trade. So, it'll be cool. I'm very excited to get him. We did a whole roadmap the other day of other species that we're interested in. So, I know there are a lot more of you. Well, I don't know how many people there are here, but I assume there are a lot more of you here than there normally are. My primary content is conservation education, so you can check out Alveus 19. Sweet. You can check out Alveus if you'd like. I have an animal sanctuary in Texas, so we're doing some conservation education there, and it is a lot of fun. I'm really excited about 2022. Honestly, I have a lot of like really good stuff going on. I think it'll be really good. Where's Cutie? She's on the phone with her parents. S-Fan, when are we building furniture? Also, when am I coming to tailgate? I was gonna message you about that today. I don't remember why I didn't. But S-Fan and I have to do a tailgate tour, and we have to build furniture. But we're gonna build furniture for right now. Fuck, I am not in the state. Wait, S-Fan, look at this set. Hold on. S-Fan has an insane set for loot goblins. Look at our set. Is this not sick for a podcast? They did such a good job. I'm so excited about it. It's so cozy. It's so nice. This is sick. Thank you. S-Man just said something nice about me on stream. Clip it. Darion! Hey! I just closed the door. Hello, Darion. How are you? Darion gave me a plate of food one night when I came over, and it lasted me 2 full days. It lasted me 2 full days because I ate it over 2 full days. It was a lot of food. I don't eat that much, but it was sick. It really did save my life that night and the next day. It was great. Darion made pasta, and he gave me potatoes and garlic bread when I just came over for pasta. It was sick. It was very nice. Podcast. Dude, Cutie and I just started this podcast, and we had this podcast studio built. I'm so excited. I was really, like, when I thought about doing a podcast, if I'm gonna commit to something that involves me flying to LA once a month, I just want something concrete, you know? And I want something that's done right to an extent. There are a lot of things that were rushed for this podcast, like the logo and the intro screen and the animation and the music and the alerts and whatever. And there's still more to be done to this studio. And there's more to be done with alerts and the production and stuff like that, and us having mics and whatever. But I'm really happy with how this is for the first one. I think it's really good. I'm really excited about it. And I'm excited to be here once a month. I think going to LA in itself is good once a month, and seeing Cutie once a month is also good for me. Hello!
Coming. I brought Swift.
Yay! Chat, we have a podcast guest. I know we said that we wouldn't have guests because it's really hit or miss, but sometimes we make exceptions for guests that we think are really gonna
Exceptional.
benefit the stream. Hi, buddy.
Hi, handsome. Welcome. Hi. Is it nice out here? You love it?
I'm gonna zoom on it.
Do you love it, buddy? Yeah. Mwah.
He looks so confused.
He's like, this used to be empty and gross. There's a couch in here now.
Yay!
Hi, handsome. You want to sit by yourself? There you go. We can sit right here. Okay. That's nice. That's good.
Hi, buddy.
You love it?
Welcome to the
His tail's wagging. Hi. That's good.
Yay.
That's good. so that was a quick call with my family.
Yeah.
And they're trying to plan Thanksgiving really quick, and they're making sure, trying to figure out who's cooking, stuff like that. I'm cooking, obviously, but they want to see if, what they can help with. He's afraid of the stars.
Oh no. Scary stars.
And so I was talking. I was like, okay, I'll probably have to start cooking early. And then I told them, I was like, when are you guys gonna play football? Right, the whole football conversation. And I told him Ludwig made a funny joke about my brothers, because my brothers talk a lot of shit. And so I was like telling Lud, I was like, you're going to lose football to my brothers, just like joking around. And he was like, no, all I have to do to distract your brother is throw a Kit Kat bar, which was a very funny joke, because my brother really likes sweets and treats. And so I told that joke to my family on the phone with them. And my brother took it as Ludwig calling him fat, not like a funny joke about like sweet treats. And so now my brother's like all pissed, and he's like, "You think I'm fat?" And I'm like, "No, that." So I just ruined Thanksgiving. So I thought it was a funny joke. It's awkward.
So anyway,
yeah. But we do have to leave in 6 minutes.
Fuck! We're gonna go to a fucking dinner, and I'm drunk.
It's fine. Don't keep drinking. Oh, do not spill on the new rug, Maya. Or the new podcast room.
I can't see.
Do you hear that coyote?
Yeah.
Chet.
Do you hear that?
Chat knows about me and the coyotes. I scare them. They cannot be near my property. I yell at them.
No, why? They were here first, bitch.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Go away.
What is she doing?
Quiet now. I did that for you, Swift.
They're
Damn it,
still
you better.
going.
Cause they'll eat my dog.
They will not eat your dog.
Yes, they will.
He's too big.
They'll eat my cat.
They will eat your cat.
Yeah. Oh, I made it mad. I made the coyote mad.
You did. It's worse. Swift, you're dead. Sorry. Sorry. You're gonna die.
Shit. This is the coyote segment of the podcast where the coyotes
Wait, why
howl.
didn't we have him in here the whole time?
Because it's so cute and we forgot.
We fucked up, dude.
He's
has
so
to be in
cute
here.
and we forgot.
He has to be in here for the rest of the episodes.
You're cute.
Next time, Swifty.
Next time. Next time. Next time.
Anyway, that's all, folks. Any
that's-
words to wrap it up? I just ruined Thanksgiving, and...
Cutie ruined Thanksgiving. No, I kind of said it when you were gone.
Oh, okay.
We're, this is, Cutie and I are taking this pretty seriously. We're gonna start dog.
Coyote, dude.
We're gonna do Wine About It second Sunday of every month. I'm gonna fly out to LA second Sunday of every month to do this podcast. We're gonna figure out what the other content looks like on Cutie's channel, whether it's on Twitch or on YouTube. But
We'll figure it out. I'm not stressed.
We'll do more while I'm in LA. But yeah, I mean this is the start of 2022. Honestly, it's November, but it's close to 2022. So we'll see where this podcast goes. I appreciate everybody being here. There's a lot of people here listening to it. I hope you enjoyed it. I know we're kind of all over the place, but that's probably all the podcast is going to be. We also were like, if we run out of things to talk about, we'll use the question bot, like the Ask bot, like my Conservation Cast bot. But we did not need it, and we may never need it. There's just so much to talk about. It's crazy. Like, we could go for forever about nothing. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Do you have a shout out for the people that did the set, like actual?
I don't know what they want shouted out.
I don't either.
So I will just say Sad Dad on Twitter. She's absolutely amazing. She did our set. She did the yard set. She did Ludwig's stream room. She's a talented motherfucker.
Yeah.
So and she's not even done. We rushed her to get this just like whatever. So it'll probably even look different next time because there's just a few details that are missing. Like a dog. So yeah, but she's insanely talented. Oh, sorry, I fucked it up. It's probably Sad Dad on Twitter. Fuck. You guys just followed an actual Sad Dad. She's probably Sad Dad. My bad. Anyway, she's amazing. She did a really good job. And, yeah, we've got to go. We're going to dinner, but, yeah, thanks for being here, guys. This is, hopefully, all the episodes do even close to this. Well, smiley face.
Yeah, we're gonna get it on Spotify. We're gonna see where it goes. I don't know. I've never taken a podcast seriously, but we'll do our best.
Swift
here.
has dreadlocks.
It's very nice. This was really fun. I really enjoyed it. And a lot of it is because of the set and because we actually have like a space for it, which is really exciting. I'm excited to come here once a month, and it's like a big deal.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's a big change. So thank you for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.